Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Adventures in the Avaricious Archipelago. Hi.
Woo!
Woo! Very good. We're here.
What up?
We're queer. I'm pretty sure we're queer. All right.
Who wouldn't be?
Well, I don't know. I mean, there's always a
I
chance,
am
right?
straight. What are you talking about?
One of these
There's
days
a
I'm gonna
straight among
decide to
us.
quit.
Ew.
Guys, I just want to
Guys,
say.
you
One of
don't
these
get
days I'm
into a
gonna
Jegg
feel-
campaign by being not queer.
That's
Like,
true.
actually, you get kicked out immediately. Like, like you get vibe checked and you are immediately kicked from the campaign.
We don't talk about the sixth player of AAA, the vetting process. um, let's see. Guys, before we get going with the intro, a few things to go over. First things first, thank you to everyone who supported us last week. There were, like, I want to say 19 people peak on our first stream, and that was really cool to see. So thank you, everyone. Really appreciate it. Next up, I just want to say, if you guys didn't get to catch all of the stream, or if you want to watch back the VOD, we do have a YouTube channel, youtube.com/@rockcampaigns. Speaking of things you should check out, let me just do this little thing right here. Come check out the party. I'm here with a bunch of awesome people. We're about to do a little pronoun go around as we go over them. They're really great, and I love my friends. That said, I do have one thing I want to show off before. I do have new makeup for this week. Last year, you guys know I did the Tiamat thing. This time, I'm wearing
Last
red
year.
coat. I'm gonna take off my headphones.
Last year.
Um,
Guys, she said last year.
Yeah. I don't think she can hear you anymore, Benny.
my eyes
No, but
on.
we can hear us. Chat.
Sure.
I'm
It's
gonna
true.
put my headphones back
Hold
on.
Too
So I'm
busy
gonna
tight.
say
being pretty,
something.
okay?
Nobody
Leave her
can hear us.
alone.
Benny, did you do anything evil?
No, none.
Oh.
That's good.
I said all kind things about you.
Thank you. Well, I'm really proud of the fit. Also, thank you to everyone in chat right now. Bodo Biff says, whoa! Sybil says hi. Thank you, Sybil. Your Apple friend also says hi. Nice to see everybody coming in. Okay. We will get to the recap shortly, but first, I would love to open up the pronoun go-around. Starting with our artsy artificer, it's Ben. They're definitely here. They're just muted. Unless they're not here.
Damn.
This
That's
time they
damn.
might not be here.
Great
the
sign. Great
second
sign.
that the second you actually need someone.
Well, knock on wood. Knock on wood. All right. That means next up, we're going to go to the ever mysterious. It's ALYCIA?
Ayo. I'm ALYCIA. I use any and all pronouns. I play Cypher, who does the same.
Yay! We love that. Next up, we have the illustrious, the celestial, the cinematic, some would say. It's Draw Moons.
Hey guys, I'm Draw. I go by Love It Any, and I play Delphi. Wait, yeah, Love It Any, and I play Delphi, who goes by Any All.
Yeah.
Chat, it's not a pronoun go around if I don't fuck up somebody's pronouns, and it's only ever mine or my characters.
You're so real for that. Next up, we have my good personal friend. It's Baby Benny.
Hello. I'm Davy Benny. I go by they, it pronouns. And I am playing Siren Twinkshine. Siren goes by any all pronouns.
Very exciting, Siren. Very exciting.
Thank you.
And of course, who could forget the ever lovable It's Liz? Octify?
She, her for me is fine. For Squamagooman's a magician, so you can contact them for kids' birthday parties mainly. That's the big thing. That's it.
We love. And then, hello everyone. It's me, your favorite Jegg, Jegg Minecraft, 23, they, she, and happy to be. Gang, it's very good to be back. I'm just gonna double check real quick. Ben, are you here?
What up, gang?
Ben, it's your time to shine.
I'm Ben. I use any all. Same for CHEEG. We're locked in, winning. Some might say.
I agree.
So
but
do all of your characters.
Yeah. Every single one of Ben's characters
Never
lock in.
fuck them up.
Never fuck them up. It's true. All right. Let's see. Before we begin, I'm going to give a brief recap of our last session. Before I do that, though, is there anything anyone wanted to say? Any goofs? Anything anyone want to announce? Because I know we like to be a little silly.
We're gonna be completely serious this session.
Jake Minecraft, don't try to streamline us. You know that it does not end well, ever.
This is the voice of seriousness.
Wonderful.
Yes.
I took my normal pills today.
Thank you so much for that, soldier. I really appreciate it.
Are you wearing a mask with a smile?
Stop that.
I'm a little scared,
You're
guys.
tempting me to make a bid. I'm a changed man.
Changed man, a kind man, some might say. Maybe not everyone, but I would. All right, gang. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Adventures in the Avaricious Archipelago. When we last left off, our 5 adventurers, plus 1 adventurer's girlfriend, found themselves on Lagunia, more commonly known as Paradise Cove, one of the Avaricious Archipelago's several islands. The party explored the resort, the buffet, the volleyball, the local magic shop, and after going on a brief jungle cruise, found themselves inside of the island's dungeon. After getting past a few traps and a very strange encounter with what can only be described as 3 kobolds in a trench coat, they found themselves in what seemed to be a veritable vault of treasure. Magic items galore and enough coin to line your pockets with 2k gold each. However, before you could continue, just as some of you felt the fear on your back that this could be too good to really be true, that was when she appeared. Crimson. A woman with white hair decked out in red from her top hat to the end of her shoes. Before you had so much as a time to catch your breath or even a moment to react, she invited you to partake in combat. And by invited, I mean pulled you into it immediately. Would everyone like to reroll for initiative, please?
Okay.
Let's go.
Gamers, you're not gonna believe what I forgot to pull out.
Oh my gosh. Your dice?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Jam.
For Jan.
Perchance.
Perchance.
This is great because I've had to pull them out with my nails.
Guys, I need you to know that I prayed this would happen.
You prayed
Oh.
that nobody had their dice ready? That's an interesting thing to wish for as a DM.
It's
No.
almost like
Yeah?
almost
Praying
like
on our downfall?
maybe there was another sheet that wasn't pulled out.
All good, all good.
That's a good number. I got it too.
You also got a
No! You got one too?
Wait, how?
Hold on. Hold on. Sharing proof.
You know what? Maybe I won't use the metal purple dice. They kind of crit often.
Fair enough.
Like it's boring after a while. Use
Thank
the
you.
white one. You're kind of cursed.
I just edited my initiative on the Roll20 because I do have the option to change that number. So.
Oh.
Lovely.
Nice, nice.
All right.
Oh, that's good to know.
Just the flat 20.
Very nice. Ooh, very good.
Oh, dear
Alright.
Minecraft. Why did
That
you
is
have
going to be a 19. I'm just gonna
No.
put the metal purple dice away. They
Very
No, if they crit, Alicia. The dice are trying to tell a story.
lovely.
well, as much as I like these ones, they get boring after a while.
Okay.
Failure's the fun of the game.
Exactly. The
Ooh.
point is to gamble. What's the point of a gamble if you know the dice is gonna be rolling fine?
You're so real for that, Alicia.
I mean, all of my dice usually roll low, so I don't. Why
Guys!
bother rolling the dice then?
Guys!
Well, tell you why. I will happily give you the purple dice when you visit Canada.
Guys,
Fair enough.
guys, you won't believe what just happened.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
You
what
crit
happened? You
again?
rolled
This is
multiple
about to
20s?
explode.
Guess what your girlfriend just did, Draw.
Oh my god.
Nice.
What's going
I
on
love
today?
her.
It's going.
She's wonderful.
She.
What's going on? What's in the air?
What?
Homosexuality.
Oh, I like that. That's good to be in the air.
I agree. That's really, really good, you guys. I'm so happy about that. Absolutely. Okay. So for simplicity, it's good though. It's really good. Let me just make sure. Sabrina's number is actually the same as last time, which is wild. I'm just gonna call it out one at a time. Now, Crimson got 25 total. So 25 to 20.
I got a 25. It's already in there.
All right.
I got a 20.
All right.
21.
Okay. Sabrina
Being
got,
in it, 20 plus 1.
19.
I used to do a 19, Alicia.
Yeah.
Let's go. We'll rock the 14. Okay. All right. If everyone is comfortable, we're gonna get rocking at the top of initiative. Does anyone have anything to declare before we get going?
Can you do wild magic surges on yourself?
I'm gonna say, I'll tell you what. I'll allow it.
Bet. Okay. Nothing wrong can go with this. Nothing bad can happen.
Wonderful. That will activate on the top of your turn. Okay? Does that sound good?
Assumed. Yeah, I assumed as much.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, gang. We are going to open up right now. Crimson is going to tap her staff on the ground very quickly, and suddenly we watch as motes of fire begin to spring from the mouth of the dragon head at the top. With that, Scorching Ray has been cast. All right. Cypher, does a 15 beat your armor class?
Let me take a look. Yeah, I meet beat it.
All right. Squomo,
Mm-hmm.
a 17 beats your armor class?
I can't even shield that. Yeah. Yeah, I can't. I can't cast shield against that. Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Mhm.
Cypher, a second 15 hits your armor class?
No, my armor class magically changed between the first roll and the second, you know?
Yeah, of course. And Squomo, I'm afraid a second 14.
Second Scorching Ray has hit.
Fuck you. I'm casting shield to the second one.
Lovely. Okay. So, all right. On the second one, absolutely. You will not take that damage. Well done. All right, everybody. God, this is a fun way to open up. All right. Squomo, you are going to take 6 points of fire damage.
Uh-huh.
All right.
You would have knocked me out with the fucking second one. You know that, right?
Yeah. Cypher, you are going to take 18, but as a tiefling, I believe you half it to 9.
Cool beans.
Cool. All right. As she casts this spell, and we watch as the flames erupt, hitting your two casters that are unfortunately in the room. Her turn ends, and Delphi, you are up. What would you like to do?
Sorry. I hate combat, chat. I strongly dislike combat. So every time I get called on for combat, I freeze and act like I've never done combat before.
To reference one of our friends, you pull a Caleb Tiefling during the pronoun go-around.
Is that what you
Wait,
think you're
what?
fancy? We'll throw it away.
Wait.
Caleb forgets
Does
his
he
pronouns.
forget?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, Jegg, that's cold. Man's not even here to
Okay,
defend himself.
I do that too, so I already did that.
You're all good. You've got this. Let's see.
Oh my god.
If you would like to, you can always pass, and Sabrina can go before you.
Um,
Pom Pom, what did you do?
you know what? Do I have the range that we're not picking her up and moving her? Do I have the range to throw my dagger without hitting Squomo?
You could absolutely, as a free action, be like, duck, and I think Squamo would be fine.
Sly. Yeah, we'll do that.
All right, absolutely. Make a roll to hit.
Sly.
You do not have to tell me twice. I will move immediately.
I don't want to talk about it. Does an 11 hit?
An 11, unfortunately, will not hit. You toss
What
your
a
dagger.
crazy concept.
Now, I will say you have an opportunity in this moment. If you are not wielding a shield, you could throw your second dagger. But
I don't think I'm wielding a shield. Do I even have a shield? Hold on. What? Okay. Sorry, good
You
enough
shouldn't,
updated.
because you don't have proficiency with that as a rogue unless you take something else.
the thing is,
No, I do have a shield.
that's right. She did take something else.
I did take something else. Yeah, no. Never played a rogue before. Don't worry, guys. I promise my combat will one day get interesting.
You got this. You got this. Lock in. All right. Are you going to use your bonus action, or would you like to pass on it?
Do I have a bonus action?
Yeah, you could attack with the dagger, two-weapon fighting, if you're not using the
Oh.
shield. So
I do have.
you'll lose your shield bonus to your AC if you choose not to use the shield.
You know what? We'll put the shield down. It's okay.
Okay, feel free to make that attempt. And then remember, the damage is just a d4 because you don't have the two-weapon fighting style. You just throw it, and if
Right.
it hits, you do a d4.
Slay.
Slay.
What's that? A 15?
A 15 is going to
Yeah.
hit. Well done.
Oh.
Yeah, roll your d4.
Okay, Slay. Do I have a D4? I'll just roll it on roll 20.
You got this. You got this. Lock in.
4.
4. Nice. Max damage. Well done. We watch as you toss the first dagger. She manages to knock it out of the way with her staff, but that gives you just enough time to come around, and you throw the second dagger. We watch as it shoots past, and it cuts a bit of the fabric on her shoulder. She stares at you. Oh, this will be fun. Is that your turn, or are you going to use your movement?
Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, I think that's my turn. Yeah.
All right. As you end your turn, Sabrina is up next. Siren, you are on deck. Sabrina is going to take out her revolver, and we watch as she very quickly is going to make a shot. And with that, rolling a 21, she manages to hit. We watch as she seems to take your dagger thrown toward the shoulder, almost like a mark, and she does phenomenal damage for an NPC, manages to do 18 as she shoots that same shoulder. Crimson stumbles back for a moment. And with that, we move from Sabrina's turn onto Siren's. Now, Siren, you... Yes?
Sorry, that just happened a lot quicker than I expected.
No, you're so valid. She's a fighter, so she doesn't have a ton to do with her bonus action just yet.
Yeah.
You are, as you know, this is a platform that is about 10 feet up. So if you choose to fly over it, you could be in the air, but that would cost 5, and then we'll say 15, 20, you could even just be up there because, as we've established, this is an open area, so you would see her. You just wouldn't be able to use melee attacks. So to get all the way down, that would be
Mhm.
35 feet of movement.
I see that my trident has a thrown property. Do you know what the attack and damage would be like with that?
The damage will be the same. So it's pretty much the same as just draw throwing the dagger.
Okay. I'm sorry. What's the if I wanted to get like there in between Squomo and her, what would that be movement wise again?
Yeah, so it would be 35 total, I believe, just because we're saying that it's an extra 5 feet to go up on here. And then I'll let you drop down as a
Mhm.
free action, because it's only 5 feet, so you wouldn't take any damage. Or well, it's only
We're gonna
10
be
feet, but it's fine.
we're gonna be trading spots.
Yeah. I will say,
Oh.
yeah,
Mhm.
uh, if you wanted to absolutely make it, I feel like that'd be a dash, but then you wouldn't get your attack.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. My other thought process, and let me actually check the action economy on this.
Yeah, take your time, absolutely.
Um, uh, why aren't you? Okay. So lay on hands is an action.
Actually,
This is what
because
that meant.
we're borrowing some rules from 2024, you can use it as a bonus action.
Ah, sick. Love that.
Only taking the good rules.
We're only
Nice.
taking,
Okay.
yeah,
Could I?
Love to hear that from
Let
a
me
DM.
know if this is fucky.
yeah.
Could I get up and around and attempt to sort of like kind of lightly shove Squomo back so I do take where she is?
Mm-hmm.
And okay, the dream, right? I come up over the thing, I throw the trident on my way down, and then land pushing Squomo back. But if I may use that shove to do a bit of lay on hands, potentially. But if it's just moving Squomo back, that's also fine. How
Yes,
does that
I'm
work
gonna
out?
say because of the fact that your movement is limited, I rule of cool. I want you to be able to do this. So I'm thinking
Mhm.
because of the fact you're pushing yourself, as opposed to making you take the dodge action, I will let you go in and attempt it. I will say I think it'd be an athletics check just to make it in time. To shove her and just. Did that make sense?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
Mhm.
And then sorry, remind me, I think you did answer this and I just failed to listen. If I wanted to throw the trident, the attack and damage, what would that look like?
Yeah.
Just the
So
same?
yeah, it'll
Or
be the same as there should be a
okay.
range on the trident, but you'll be in range. You'll be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah, it says 20/60. Okay.
Nice.
Stick. What should I roll first?
Uh,
The athletics or the attack?
yeah, I'd say let's open up with the athletics check because that just sort of determines if you're able to make this happen right quick.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
That is 17.
Wonderful. All right, you did it. Absolutely. Uh,
Sick.
Siren, you push yourself, and with supernatural speed, you are able to get over the platform and around to get Squomo, and you're able to gently push her out of the way. With that, feel free to lay on hands however much you want to, and
I
just as well, you can toss your trident.
Mm-hmm. Liz, how much are you hurt for?
6.
Alright. I'm gonna throw 4 points at you.
That's that's incredible. I am currently at nope, that's damage. I didn't mean to take that much damage. That's not no 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 no.
No,
Please
no,
do
no, no,
not
no.
take damage.
No
Please
no no
don't.
no. Okay, okay.
I don't think that's.
Please.
Mm-hmm.
As for the trident throw, oh god, math. 22? 7
Yes.
plus 15, is that 22?
Yes, you
Yeah.
manage with 22.
Yippee.
That's fantastic. So that is going to be a successful hit. Feel free to roll for damage.
Alright, that's 10 damage.
Amazing. Very well done. All right. God, nice job so far, guys. As you manage this damage and this healing at the same time, it is super heroic. Do you mind if I move your little token?
Oh, yes.
For
I
sure, for
just
sure.
forgot.
Yeah. Would you prefer to push Squomo back toward the others or toward Cypher?
Back.
Yes, absolutely.
Behind.
Yes, yes,
Thank
yes, yes,
you.
yes. Yes, 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 yes. Makes sense. Behind. Lovely. All right. Crimson is not up next, but this is the lair action. And then, Ben, you are on deck as CHEEG, then ALYCIA.
Gotcha.
All right. As
Excellent.
you make this move, the room begins to shake. And suddenly, behind all of you, there is this sort of pressure pushing up and out of the ground. We watch as several of the geysers go off at once. As they do, hot steam blows up into the air. However, none of you are standing on any of those marks at this time. Because of that, none of you have to make a save, none of you take damage. I will say, though, that is something to keep in mind for the future. With that, we are going to move on to CHEEG. ALYCIA, Cypher is on deck.
Gotcha. Um, let's see. Does a good old fashioned 23 hit?
Absolutely.
Awesome. And then that's gonna be. I love hunting rifles. That's gonna be 21 points of damage, piercing damage from the rifle.
That is
Um,
fantastic.
And for my bonus action, I'm going to activate my turret. And does a 18 hit?
An 18 will absolutely hit. Well done.
Awesome. And that is. God, what's the damage on that? Ah, good. All right, 2d8. I don't have 2d8 on me, so. Well,
That is
so I believe that that puts this turn at total 33 points of damage.
that is amazing. CHEEG, between your hunting rifle and your turret, you have done over half of the damage that has been dealt to Crimson so far. And we watch. The trident is still sticking out of her, and she takes 2 blasts in quick succession. With that, Cypher, it is your turn. Squomo, you are on deck.
Okay.
All right, what's up?
Let's try something here. Hmm. Oh, okay. Cool, cool, cool. I'm gonna use a class ability to speed up the casting process of Ice Knife to make
Absolutely.
it a bonus action.
Yeah, absolutely. All right.
Cool, cool.
So you rolled a hit, and then I have to make a deck save after the fact. Is that correct?
Yep, have to make a deck save.
All right, wonderful. Okay. She managed to get out of that with a 24 on the deck save. But in the meantime, feel free to still roll to hit.
Okay, that's gonna be a 22 to hit.
Absolutely. Take your damage.
Okay. Gonna be 6, and then I think it's half of 2d6. That's it.
All right. Let me just double check. So I'm definitely going to take the 1d10. However, I believe with Ice Knife, it says succeed on the dex save or take the 2d6. It doesn't specify that you take half.
Okay, though.
All good. What did you roll on the 1d10?
It's only gonna be a 7.
7 is phenomenal. I will say, as you use your bonus action to throw this Ice Knife, as it lands, it hits her. However, it seems that she manages to rip it out just before the explosion detonates on her, as she just sort of tosses it aside. That said, you still have your main action. What would you like to do?
It's gonna cast it again. I don't really have any damaging spells, so this is not exciting. Is that fine?
Hey, that's all good. All right, I will attempt the dex save once again. That time it is going to be an absolute failure. I managed to roll a 2 on the die.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, take your damage.
All right. That's gonna be a dirty 20 to hit.
With a dirty 20, that is another success. Well done.
Nice, nice. All right. Here. All right, so it's going to be 6 for the d10 and 10 points of damage for the 2d6.
That is phenomenal. All right. With that, Cypher, that is your turn.
Yep, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Squomo.
Mm-hmm.
She looks ready to fall over. The moment that you were hit, everyone came into your aid immediately. And now this angel stands in front of you, having thrown her weapon directly into this woman. It's your turn in initiative, and Crimson is on deck. What would you like to do?
Can
You
I
also
get that
have
wild magic search?
Yes, you can. Take that D100, my friend.
Chaos can only help in this kind of situation. There's nothing
I
bad that could
love
possibly
being right in
happen.
front of you for whatever happens. Cannot wait for the day we all get fireballed because of you.
It's gonna be today, and I'm gonna die from it.
It'll be funny.
I will cast.
Would
I'll
be.
do a damaging spell accidentally through wild magic.
You got a 21. That is
Uh huh.
fantastic.
Okay.
Okay.
You do say that like when. I'm gonna wait to hear what it is before I decide if it's fantastic.
Squomo Guman. Is Siren is protecting you, and Cypher, I want to make it clear. What happened was essentially you threw the first ice knife, and just as Crimson was dealing with it, tossing it away, you tossed the other one, and it exploded in her face. Squomo, you experienced something akin to time slowing down for a split second. And like a whisper in your ear, you hear, I'd say that I wanted to help make things a bit more interesting, but I don't think you're going to have any trouble with that. So this one's just for me. Time speeds up, and everyone behind Squomo, you can see her hair has turned bright pink.
I feel like what Squirmo does immediately on her turn is she's going to sort of. I feel like she has not comprehended what just happened to her, and she probably won't until after the battle is done. So I'm just gonna immediately take off my top hat, and I'm gonna cast rope trick using it, and just sort of swirl it a bit, and then climb into my hat as it's like sitting in the air, and then just and instead of a rope, it's a line. It's a sort of tied together thing of handkerchiefs that just go all the way in. That quickly I just kind of and then pull up, and Squamo is just gone.
That is excellent flavor. Excellent flavor. As Squamo disappears in this moment, we get to Crimson's turn. She stands. Who would have thought? And she is going to take a moment to wipe a little bit of the blood that is dripping down from her lips. She peers around you, Siren, and then just sort of looks to Cypher, and then back to you. I have to say, I didn't think that 2 wormlings and their entourage were going to be giving me so much trouble. This should be a lot of fun. And with that, we watch as Crimson's body begins to flicker like smoke and flame. And where she once stood, something else begins to form. It smells like the embers of a burning village. It stands 3 times taller than your strongest. And as she looks at you, the red dragon, with oh so very sharp teeth, she begins to laugh. I'll tell you what. I'll let you get 1 more free hit. You're going to need it. As Crimson passes, Delphi, it is your turn in initiative. Sabrina is on deck, and after that, it is Siren.
Okay.
3 hit.
Yeah. I see. I know Jegg Minecraft. That was the plan, Jegg Minecraft.
I know.
Yeah, so we're gonna move on up. That's melee range, right?
Oh,
I'm in melee range, right?
That is absolutely melee range.
All right, Slay.
I hope you do.
You know what? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna attack. Hold on. Sorry.
Yeah, absolutely. You're good.
Oh, come on. No, I'm not gonna attack, but not with that dice. Because that was a 4, and I know that doesn't hit. Well, no. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say a 12 doesn't hit. Wild guess.
A 12 does not hit. No.
So, quick question. Very quick question. For the X marks the spot, does that have to be a roll to hit, or is that kind of just a boop kind of thing? Because it doesn't do any damage.
So, according to the rules,
I have a very shorthanded version written down.
so I'm just going to say, very quick thing that I'm going to suggest for the future. You don't have to hit. So if you wanted to say that you use that as your bonus action, that would give you retroactive advantage on this. I know you're new to the item, so I'd allow it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the whole point. Okay. Sorry. I have so many things that if I do them as a bonus action, no, well, not so many. I have two things that if I use them as a bonus action, they give me advantage, and then I forgot one of them.
Hey, listen, baby's first rogue. I totally get it.
Baby's first rogue.
Let's go. All right.
Chat, there's a reason I'm usually a spellcaster.
We watch as Delphi rushes forward, past Squoma, past Siren, and all of you see as she takes out a cutlass and very quickly marks an X into the side of the red dragon. Begins to glow, and we hear her howl. And with that, feel free to attempt that attack one more time.
Slay.
In addition,
Ooh!
Yeah?
Sorry.
No, I'll tell you what. Tell me what it was.
It was a 19 on the die, so a 27 to hit.
Beautiful! A 27. That absolutely hits. Well done. Now, you are a swashbuckler.
I was huh? Okay, sorry.
That's okay.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, that means you get your sneak attack damage on this.
Yes. That was going to be the next question out of my mouth.
Let's go.
So that
Yeah.
Okay, wait, so that cuz I got sneak attack damage regardless cuz I'm in melee range, but
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, slay. So that's 1d6 plus 6 plus
2d6.
2d.
So just roll 3d6 and we'll add 6 to whatever you get.
Oh, okay. Okay. So 13 damage.
13 damage. Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
All right. As you stab into the side of this thing, party, all of you feel a sense of resolve. All attacks against Crimson, regardless of your range, will have advantage for 1 minute beginning now.
And then I'm also I'm gonna use my last 10 feet of movement, and I'm gonna move back. And fancy footwork means I don't get opportunity attacks against me. So
I'll tell you what. Draw, just so you know. Sybil redeemed give a reroll and said reroll. You can attempt that one more time just to see if you get a crit.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
No, I rolled a 7.
All good. Thank you so much, Sybil, for using reroll. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Sybil.
All right. Sorry, just to be clear, you are using fancy footwork. You move back. You don't get an opportunity attack. Great use. All right. Sabrina is up next. Siren, you are on deck. Sabrina is going to take her revolver and attempt a shot. With that, thank goodness for the advantage, because the lower of the two die was a nat 1. Managing to land a 24, she shoots the side of the beast, dealing 19 damage. Revolvers are goated, guys. Siren, you are up next, and CHEEG, you are on deck.
Question?
Yes, absolutely.
Where is my trident?
Your trident, as she transformed, turning into smoke, fell down, but it is within 5 feet of her, meaning you could absolutely pick it up. That just means getting within melee range of her, of course. But yes, it's right there on the ground.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'm getting up and close and personal.
Lovely.
Yeah. Sorry. got distracted. A fire song just came on.
All good.
All right. I'm hitting a trident smite or trident thing, and then also I'm. This is the next time you hit a creature, so I'm gonna cast Bleeding Smite first, because I think I'm reading that right. That's the
Yeah, absolutely.
to get it for this round as well.
Yeah. So Bleeding
And
Smite.
then
Very good.
and then that is a 23.
That is successful. You took your advantage, right?
Oh no, I did not.
No, yes, everyone gets advantage now for the next minute.
You're right. You're so right. It's that the second roll was lower, so
All good. All good.
then so Bleeding Smite. I need a actually hold on. On its turn, it will make a Constitution saving throw to end the spell. But for now, all I need from you is to take. Ooh, I like those numbers. 13 piercing, and then what kind of bleed? And then it 4 bleed damage.
That is fantastic. God, we watch as Siren rushes up, grabbing their trident and stabbing the red dragon in the side. We watch as the trident begins to glow with radiant energy. And while this may be a flame dragon, radiant burns are far different from that of any flame. You do your damage, and it is fantastic. CHEEG, you are up. Cypher is on deck.
Excellent. I am going to scramble up here. Because it's double if you want to climb. It's double your movement for climbing, right?
Yeah,
if you don't have a
correct.
climb speed.
That's right.
I'm going to move right up here. And then I am going to have this thing move over here.
Absolutely.
And then I am going to just shoot it again.
Fantastic. All right, remember, both of your attacks are with advantage.
Excellent. That advantage saved me and granted me a critical hit with my rifle.
Wonderful job!
And then for that guy, a 10 doesn't hit, I'm assuming.
No, I'm afraid not. Is that for your
All
turret?
right. That is indeed for the turret.
All good. We watch as CHEEG, you climb up, getting your hunter's rifle ready. However, it seems that your turret was a bit too excitable, and their blast, it manages to be in just such a way that Crimson hears it. And her enormous head and neck manage to duck out of the way, giving you the perfect opportunity to shoot her square in the face. Roll your damage.
It's double dice, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Can't just roll it on my sheets. 27 points of damage.
That is an enormous amount of damage, to be clear. Very well done. All right, excellent. She, just as you shoot her in the face, and we watch as one of her eyes, you can't even see it, is just smoking from the shot. Cypher, you are up. Squomo, you are on deck.
Awesome. Okay. Use the free action to talk to the team for a sec.
Absolutely.
So, what is the plan exactly? Are we fighting? We escaping? Do we think we can take dragon? Do we
I
run?
feel like she can't kill all of us.
You are.
My weapon heals.
You are confident and think most of us will get out of this alive. Okay. I'll see what I can do. Oh, goodness. Right. Oh, crap. That is a self-regulate spell. That is unfortunate.
All good. You've got this.
Okay. Do the ice thing again.
Yeah, absolutely. Is this going to be as your main action, or are you going to use that class feature again?
Nah. I don't have the
I get you. No more
energy
resources.
to do that more than.
Yeah, I get you. Absolutely. All right then. You manage to cast Ice Knife yet again.
That will be a 26 to hit.
Very well done. As you do this with a 26 to hit, you toss this up, and not only do you succeed, but it seems to do exceptionally well. The dragon shudders. Feel free to roll your damage. That is just opening up, and then I will, of course, roll to see.
That will be 9 points of ice damage if
That-
you
Absolutely.
fail.
With 9. Sorry, just to be clear. Did you include the D10? So opening up, what's the D10 separately?
Oh, the D10. I think it was a 6.
You got 6? Wonderful.
It was 6.
We watch as you throw the initial ice knife, and as it flies up against her, she shudders. And what was 6 damage, from what you can tell, is more like 12. However, with a crit on the dex save, we watch as she swats it out of the air, and the ice knife explodes up against the wall of the chamber. On the bright side, though, because of that, it is not going to hit Siren, who is technically in 5 feet of the dragon. So, all in all, we're failing forward. Cypher, would you like to do anything with your bonus action before we continue?
You know what? I would actually like to maybe get a little bit further away from the dragon. That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think I can just misty step onto this ledge.
That is a
Go back
fantastic
here.
move. Absolutely. All right. You misty step and you just sort of bamf. What does it look like when you misty step? Is it like a cloud of smoke? How is it for Cypher?
Yeah, probably just leaves, wind.
I love that. There's just sort of this gust of wind, and before you know it, you're up here. 30 feet of movement was done with Misty Step, and of course, about 10 feet of that movement was taken from your own just to get there. You still have, I believe, 20 feet of movement. Would you like to continue getting down and away? Or do you want to stay here while you have the high ground?
I think I'm good at the high ground, at least for now.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. With that, Cypher, your turn is over. Squomo, you are up next, and Delphi, you are on deck.
Cool. So most of my spells that I'm saving the first level spell slot for are like reaction based things.
Yeah.
So I am gonna Squomo's gonna like poke an arm out of the just sort of out of the hole of the rope trick, and I'm gonna use. I would like to use mold earth underneath one of its feet to make a 5-foot hole, so then its foot fucking drops into it.
Absolutely.
Because that's the only thing I can really do.
That's really smart and clever. I'll tell you what.
Mm-hmm.
She's distracted. So I'm going to roll the deck save with disadvantage, specifically because Cypher just pulled that really cool runaround on her with the ice knife and then disappearing. So we'll call it teamwork. With disadvantage, she gets a nat 1,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to say that she falls prone because of what you've just done. We watch as the dragon, just as it is about to swat with one arm, this pothole comes up underneath, and she slides, crashing to the ground for a moment. Do you just want to hide back inside your hat for now?
I feel like from outside you just kind of see like eyes and like a little shit-eating grin, but it's like the 3 smile instead. It's a Cheshire cat, but that is the only way I can imagine it.
I think that's perfect.
Mm.
As you give him the old :3 and get out of there. Delphi, you are up, and then after Sabrina, Siren is on deck. Delphi, from what you can tell, this dragon, which keep in mind, attacks against the dragon have already been at advantage because of your use of the cutlass. But now that she's sort of slipped up and fallen, this is a fantastic opportunity.
It is.
What would you like to
See,
do? Yeah?
player draw is a little concerned because she has a held action. The dragon has a held action, and that concerns me.
The dragon does not have a held action.
Hmm.
The
No. Oh, am I? Did I?
oh no.
Maybe I'm
Oh,
spaced out.
no, pardon me. No, you're so real. I did not add
You
her back
know,
into initiative. Thank you.
I'm sorry, guys.
No,
Why did you
no.
just remind the teacher we had homework?
Guys, no.
But I
I
wanted to make sure I knew what was going on.
it's
Dang.
Autism
okay.
fails you again.
It's okay. It's
Think
okay.
about what
I
you've
had
done.
a nickel for every time my autism fucked us up in a dragon fight. I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but can you guys believe that this has happened twice?
Hey, you did really good that one time.
That's true.
You took the dragon down.
I killed like 2 people with aerodynamics.
But you got the dragon on the ground.
Those 2 people were on our team.
Lovely. This is an exciting day for all party members, and I'm proud of you. If you
Maybe
excuse
I
me,
shouldn't. I need to
I
go back to being quiet
no,
during
no,
D&D sessions.
no. Don't
Jegg
be.
was gonna remember at some point. Jegg was gonna go, I haven't done anything as someone other than Sabrina in a while.
And let me just
I
double
mean, the
check.
dragon is knocked prone, so.
That is true. So she's gonna get up, expending half of her movement, and then, since it is a 30-foot cone, if I'm not mistaken, that is going to give her access to everyone right here. Except for Squomo, who is in the hat, obviously.
Let's go.
I am going to need everyone else to make a dexterity saving throw, please. Good luck.
We're making a deck save?
Oh,
Damn.
to be so clear, ALYCIA, you're not making a dex save, and CHEEG is not. I drew the cone on the Roll20, so everyone in it. So that means
It's me,
Siren.
Benny, and Sabrina.
I will say,
I'll,
Ben, your turret is going to have to make the dex save as well. You can just use your modifier unless there are different rules for it.
Okay.
I'm pretty
Well,
sure.
I'll take a 21. Sorry.
No,
Sorry.
you're fantastic. That's really good. All right. And then Benny, of course, you also have the dex save.
I put my save in chat.
Oh, wonderful,
To 19.
wonderful. That's very good. Happy for you. All right. And then, Ben, are you there? All right. I will get that from Ben when they get back. All good. I'm going to roll the damage real quick. Oh, I almost forgot Sabrina. Pardon me. I'm going to take a photo real quick.
Jegg, I swear to God.
I only take photos for good things.
No, you don't.
Your wife has rolled amazing damage, and she just got...
Hey, let's just be thankful, Sabrina.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, last time you did this in Spelljammer, you go, I'm gonna have to take a picture of this. And other Calatrix wrote a nat 1 and sent and broke our fucking spaceship.
That's so true. But everything is okay. All right, gang.
We just have trauma from Spelljammer in general.
Yeah.
I'm happy to say
Jake be like, what are you guys worried about? And then we just vaguely motion.
Aw, it's okay, guys. It's okay. All right. Well, opening up with the good news. Cypher, CHEEG, as you two have the high ground, you watch as the dragon's breath comes forth all at once. However, as the reflexes of your party are simply fantastic, rather than taking what would have amounted to a total of 36 damage, you are only going to take 18 points of damage each. It's interesting. It's so hot, and yet you don't feel that crispness of being burnt alive. Maybe it's because dragons are magical, or maybe it's shock, but it's almost just cold. And still you take 18 points of fire damage because, once again, you all managed to succeed your saves. So well done. With that, Delphi.
So 18 is the halved amount?
Yes, that is the halved amount.
Heard.
Slay! Delphi, it is your move. Remember, you still have advantage on your attacks. So if you'd like to... Yippee!
I come up.
Yeah.
I'm a roll to hit.
Excellent.
Ooh, does a 22 hits.
A 22 is going to hit. Well done.
And then, so once again,
Yep.
melee.
Melee, you're a swashbuckler. You're automatically going to get your
roll
damage.
3d6. Oh, 5 plus 6 is 11.
Oh, Hun,
And then,
don't forget your modifier for dexterity.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
Oh, wait.
okay.
No,
wait,
I'm sorry.
no,
I misunderstood. Yes, that is 11 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
6 was your modifier for the damage. Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, do I get to go again? Because, or is that 2-weapon? No, that's not 2-weapon. That's not how 2-weapon fighting works, is it? I'm not a melee player.
No, Hun. You can use your dagger, but the thing is, you have to pick it back up, and they're currently at the dragon's feet. So.
But I don't. Oh yeah. I did throw both of them. Am I not in range to grab the daggers?
You can. I'm just letting you know that, the only thing is picking up the dagger, but you're all good.
All right.
You very quickly make a quick strike with the cutlass, and as you're doing so, as a free action, you manage to pick up one of the daggers. You can make this attack with advantage. Just remember, it's just a d4 if you hit.
Right. Okay. First roll was a 19. That hits. We'll see if I can crit. I did not. All right. And then 1d4. And then that's another 2 damage, and I'm gonna scamper back.
Lovely. I'm going to retroactively do something, but that is fantastic. Benny?
Terrifying. What do you mean retroactively?
Well, I just want to double check. Benny, the DC for the con save. I rolled a 14. Did I fail?
That is a great question. Yes, you did fail.
Wonderful. I need
Which
to take
means
1d6 damage and have some blood come out.
yes, you do.
Was I attacked or shot at within the past 10 minutes?
Your turret needs
Your
to make
turret.
a dex save, but otherwise, we're all good.
Yeah, I know how to do that.
Yeah, all good. You can just use your mods if you
Guys,
need
I think
to.
I completely lost my Apple Pencil.
um, oh, okay.
How'd it do?
A solid 13.
That is a failure. I'm so sorry, but earlier when the breath weapon erupted, while our paladin, our rogue, even the NPC fighter, and of course, Squamo and the Hat managed to succeed, your turret took the full brunt of 36 damage. Baby.
Said 36 fire damage?
That's right. Is turret still standing?
I need to do some required reading. Hold on.
Sounds good. You can let me know when we get to your turn.
Oh, no. It's
Oh,
gone.
it's gone.
It's very gone.
All right. We watch as your turret, with that little bit of extra flame, has been burning for the past few seconds and just sort of puffs. We watch as, like a boomerang in this moment, something flies through the air. And CHEEG, I'm going to say your arcane core returns to you. With that, Sabrina is going to take her attack. Siren is on deck with CHEEG after that. Gamers. Okay. Okay, so let it be known, I've been using the sparkly dice in the blue and white, and then the red one is for crimson, right? Right. Sabrina keeps rolling crits, and she needs to stop.
She's just so hot and sexy like that.
She's using the same weapon that CHEEG is. This isn't good. It's not good.
She's just so cool and sexy like that.
A revolver, that is an enormous amount of
I
damage.
can't complain about an NPC who's on our team critting.
Okay.
Well, Jegg, it's because you're playing her, and you're playing for the team, and you're playing on your girlfriend's
I
side.
can complain about you two being gay. Stop that.
So, she rolled the least amount of damage she has so far with the crit, unfortunately. That is 14 points of damage. As she makes her shot, with a boom, it lands. Cyvern, as it is your turn, Crimson looks down at you. Very well. Feel free to do your thing.
As you know, I've got this fork.
Yep.
And it's pretty cool.
I think so.
And I would love to beat a bitch up with it.
Absolutely.
Do we still have advantage, or is that left?
It is going to last for probably the rest of the fight. So.
Oh, gorgeous.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's great, because a 12 won't hit, but a 25 will.
You're so right. A 25 absolutely will.
I am gonna use my last spell slot to throw a smite on that.
Okay, absolutely. Don't forget, you do have smites inside of the trident.
Yes.
Of course.
I'm trying to reserve some of that to keep it
Yeah, for sure.
for healing later.
You're so real for that. Absolutely.
Is she a fiend, perhaps? Or what do dragons count as?
I'm so glad you asked. She does not count as a fiend, no.
I
Sad.
Classification.
believe they're beast, but
She,
I'm not
Oh.
sure.
Is the classification dragon?
it is literally classified as dragon, yes.
Oh,
That's
dragon.
Okay.
Oh, that's
fucked up.
interesting.
Yeah. It is
That's
fucked up.
so fucked up. She seems kind of fiendish to me. I don't know. All right, 6. So that is going to be
It's based off personal opinion
4
and nothing else.
Yeah.
plus 7. That's 11, and
Yeah.
then a 1 makes it a 12, plus the 5 makes it a 16 damage. Some of that was radiant. I don't think it matters, but
No, that's fantastic. So just to be clear, in total, you've done 16 damage?
yes.
Wonderful. You do have a bonus action remaining. So I'd just like to ask, would you like to use that for anything?
I'm not sure I can because I've got my shield out. Doesn't that make Polearm Master not work?
You are correct. All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And I'd rather have the bonus.
No, absolutely. With that, Siren, your turn comes to a close. CHEEG, on initiative count 20. Once again, these geysers burst, and you hear them off in the distance. They stop, and it is your turn. Cypher is on deck. What would you like to do?
Well, yeah, that's action. Lame. You gotta use a whole action for that. All right. Um,
All good.
I am going to. I'm going to, as a bonus action, cast Arcane Weapon on my rifle.
Absolutely.
And for that, I'm going to, for the extra d6, I'm going to make it. Let's do cold damage.
Excellent.
And then I'm gonna roll to hit with that. We
Beautiful.
still have the advantage thing up, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
All right. That is going to be a good old fashioned 19.
With a 19, your shot lands exactly where you mark it. Feel free to roll your damage.
All right.
All right.
Oh, and also I am going to add Fury of the Small to this damage.
A great choice.
So it's going to take an extra 3 points of damage.
Let's go! Love Fury of the Small.
Because if I don't do it now, I won't use the ability.
Absolutely. Can't forget. Can't forget.
That is going to be a 26. Oh, almost forgot. 26 damage, and from that, and an extra 5 cold damage on top of that. So it's going to be a total of 31 damage.
CHEEG. As you blast this creature for 31 points of damage. One more time. This is all cold damage?
No. 5 points of it is cold damage.
All right, all good.
The rest is piercing.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Nice. Still very
Unless
solid.
Arcane Weapon has a property that I didn't know about.
All good. All good.
It's magical piercing. If that changes anything.
No, it's still very good. You guys are all really solid, and thank goodness that you have magical weapons, because that has made this an excellent fight. CHEEG, You shoot this, and as you do 31 points of damage, it's more like 36 as your cold damage doubles because she is vulnerable. Ben, how do you want to do this?
Excellent. After watching my poor baby boy get massacred by that breath weapon, um, Cheeg, as the core sort of flies back onto Cheeg's belt, um, you see them crank a dial on the side of their thing, and then a bunch of blue runes go up and down the barrel of the rifle, and then this shot is sort of behind it. You see this swirling streak of ice as it lodges, as I shoot the thing in its eye.
Beautiful. You manage to shoot this into Crimson's bad eye, where she has taken so much damage. And as it lands, we watch as her form begins to shift. Not like before when she turned into smoke and flame before becoming a dragon. No, it's almost as if all of her veins are ready to burst at once. Her heart has to be beating so fast. And just as
Before this happens, could I
Yes.
take my movement, please?
Absolutely, feel free to do that.
Going to just go right over there.
Wonderful. As this is happening and all of you watch, we see comedically Cheek just sort of start to rush away. I'm very much imagining this, forgive me for the reference, but Transformers 1 when Bumblebee starts running while the rest of them are just staring on the train. And with that, for a split second, her form is solid red, then white, and you almost see what appears to be a red gem, the center. And just as that happens, for all of you, regardless of where you are standing, the scene turns white. Not as she explodes, not as you take damage, but as you receive a vision. You find yourselves standing at the top of a spire that never was or hasn't been. As you had climbed up its staircase, you could see each of the 5 islands of the Avaricious Archipelago in the distance. As the 5 of you finally made it to the top, each of you with a gem in hand, you place them on 5 pedestals. As you do so, beams of light connect the gems. And between them all in the center, they hit the 5 of you. You feel something. Pure arcana. And in this vision, each of you know it intrinsically, like the very code of your soul has been changed. Wish has been bestowed upon you all. And as you cut back to reality, the room is no longer red. The dragon has been vanquished. And there is silence. Initiative drops. What do you all do?
So, do we need to do something with about the dragon?
Oh,
Do we eat it?
goodness, I was shitting myself for a second there. Ooh, ooh, okay.
Can we?
I totally did not think that thing was going to explode.
Is it
Uh-huh.
over?
Oh, well,
Can
I mean,
I-
they do typically have pretty high frequencies of magical energy. I can understand why you might assume it would explode. That was not an unfactored guess. I'm actually surprised it is all in one piece. Perhaps it will explode later, similar to whales.
Mm.
Oh, maybe we should leave.
Hmm.
Or we could begin the buttering process and
I
just.
like dragon pieces for
Mm,
Ah,
Okay.
yes. I would like to collect some scales. I hear they're quite durable. They make good armor.
Mm.
I don't suppose you'd allow me to make a bit of a suggestion.
A suggestion like what? Please, speak your mind. You're amongst comrades here.
I would say you should have my Delphi make the first cut. She's got the steadiest hand I've ever seen.
Well, there's plenty of dragon here. I'm sure everyone could just claim a part that they had.
No, my friend. You want to make sure that the first cut is good. You're trying to get the whole thing without ruining any of it. I'm saying if you have Delphi do it, it'll be in peak condition.
Well, if Delphi is most comfortable, then yes, I do not mind.
I don't see why not.
Yeah, if you're working away at the hide, I'll start picking at the teeth. They can be used for daggers.
one person.
All right.
Um,
Sorry, Jag.
Yeah. No, it's
Oh,
okay.
does anybody want the eyes?
um, I'd like the other one. The other one,
Oh.
and
You do want the okay? Well, rock paper scissors for it. They're a good potion.
if you want to,
Materials.
I mean, I was just going to use that as decoration. So if you have a use for them, take them.
Yes,
But when I
dragon
look-
parts, specifically eye, bone, but specifically the bone marrow, powdered. It is very good for making
You know,
potions.
I was considering hollowing out a bone to make beads out of. I could get you the marrow.
Ooh, this would be much appreciated. I could use it to make health potions.
Is the fight
Mm.
over, by the way?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, you can come out of
I
your
just
house.
like
No,
just
no.
poke my head
Yes.
out from the hat just out of nowhere. Okay.
Welcome back.
Thank you. And I will slowly climb down the handkerchiefs. Is it dead?
Yes.
Yeah, it's with a tooth. I just picked it from its mouth.
Our friend killed it. And I'm a pat CHEEG on the head.
Good
Yep.
work. That
It is a
is
shame about the robot, though.
it'll be fine. I can. It's just the
Poor thing
chassis.
fought to the very end. You must be very proud.
Mhm.
It's they're still around and kicking. I just gotta rebuild the chassis.
Yeah, I can't
Mm.
imagine that's an easy process. It's
Is the
probably take
chassis
a
the
few
part
hours.
that is scattered across the 5 miles back that way? All that?
Yeah.
Okay,
That
good
is
to
in
know.
fact the chassis.
Oh, goodness.
Ooh,
Do
perhaps
we
if
need
there's
to collect the
leftover
parts? I
scales,
can
you
start
can use
working on
it
that.
to reinforce the.
No, I can. It's literally scrap. It's scrap metal.
Oh, okay. Delightful.
Actual invention is fine. I made it a bit more, hopefully a bit more durable than that.
Well,
Hmm.
with all the treasure that's in the room, you'll definitely have the resources to make it of higher
Indeed.
grade. Should be more memorable next time.
Are we taking the treasure? I remember there was some
Well,
the
hesitation
Well,
thought
the
was
before.
dragon
that
kind of
if
begged.
we
the
took
thought
it,
was that a dragon was going to follow us out of here, but we did just
Oh,
kill
the
the
dragon.
dragon. So
Oh,
yeah,
that's
Mm.
right.
it's
I
ours.
forgot to look inside
It's
the chest that I picked open.
Oh,
Yes, by
I'm
the
gonna go
transitive
and,
property of go fuck yourself, it is ours now. That's how it works.
Oh,
lovely.
I
delightful.
do believe that is correct. Yes, yes, yes.
Absolutely. As we are getting ready to do this, both the scavenging of the dragon parts and everyone getting stuff from around the room, I'm just going to have us fall back into initiative real quick, just so we can stay organized with it. Let's see. I am going to go to the top of initiative, treat it like a new round, because, for one, Delphi's thing kind of determines some of the other things. So, draw, if you would, this is up to you. You can make a sleight of hand check. Alternatively, if you have something else to propose, you can. But your goal is basically to very carefully cut the hide off of the dragon,
Mhm.
and you are making that with advantage as you're getting the help action. I like to imagine that you and Sabrina have had to gut fish and the like before.
All right. So, okay. So sleight of hand, and then how does the help action work again?
So you get advantage.
It's just advantage.
Just advantage slide.
Mhm.
All right.
Also, don't
Well.
cut too deep right below where the neck ends, and that part might explode.
Thanks for the heads up. All right.
Oh,
First
be
roll was
careful for the what is the fire gland? The gas
Yeah.
gland. What is it called?
Oh, Sheila,
Yeah.
I
be
don't know what
careful.
it's called, but I do know that
It
it's
is in the general throat area.
All right, the first roll draw.
You can kind
the
of see
first
it
roll
from
was a
the
16. The second roll was a 19.
Beautiful. With a 19 on your second roll, after some very careful work, you manage to cut the skin off of the dragon. And as you do so, it's very, very clear that something has happened on the inside. Now, the scales, everything are intact, but around where the chest is, there seems to be this sort of open cavity. And in that cavity, I will say there is a red gem, very large, just like the gems in your shared vision.
Sweet. I take it, kind of hold it up, and just I call dibs on this one, unless anybody has any valid
I mean,
reasons
she
against it.
did kill the dragon. Maybe Chick should get the glowing gem, since it was Chick
I could
that
appraise
killed
it. I don't know
the
what
dragon.
it does. And to be honest, other than the gold and
Well, you were looking for a trophy. That's a pretty nice
I
trophy.
think I'm gonna keep it.
Lovely.
I haven't heard anything valid against it. I don't know. I know we had that shared vision, but can I roll to learn anything else about this gem?
I could just cast identify on it.
I
That's
was
what I
gonna
was
say.
saying. I
That
could
could work.
appraise
Yeah,
it.
no, I think you should accept
Oh,
Cheek's help, and she can do that on his turn.
okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
I heard appraise in my mind went like going elsewhere. I don't know what spells artificers have. Have I played an artificer?
You have not, but it's all good.
There we
Absolutely.
go.
You have the gem handy, and you sort of get ready to pass it off to CHEEG, which CHEEG you can identify in your upcoming turn. Siren, what are you doing? I also don't see your token on the board. I don't know if something happened. It's
I
under
think someone
CHEEG.
moved on top of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Apologies.
Okay.
I'm just kind of looking vaguely around the room. Does anything look especially interesting?
I am going to say, as you are looking around the room, we do have the chests, of course. There's all the gold. There is a shield, a lute, what appears to be a sword. Cypher has already called dibs on a chest. There is also this
Mhm.
massive chunk of these, what appears to be diamonds, just behind the corpse. Not to mention
Hmm.
the pieces of the dragon themselves, which are very valuable. It should also be mentioned that there is a bow lying in the gold.
Can I go to the diamond chunk?
Yeah, absolutely. So these diamonds are massive. And as you step up to them, you almost just feel the arcana glowing off. Now, something to be known about diamonds of this quality, this value, is they're often used for spells like Revivify.
Mm.
Now, that said, if you would like to get it out of the wall, you could try the very careful way of digging it out.
Smith stools.
Smith's tools. Sort of tag in your artificer pretty soon. Unless you have
Oh,
Smith's
if only
tools.
I knew any smith. No, I have leather workers tools.
I see.
I went for the
Who
joke instead of
said
utility.
I get it. Hey, I get it. All right. Well, you could also use your trident, but I'm just going to say, being a paladin, you know what these diamonds are used for. You know how valuable they are. And you,
I would crush these if I. Yeah.
yeah.
CHEEG, I don't suppose you're too handy with gems.
Yeah, I could grab them with the. I got a chisel. I could grab them out.
I would love to get some of these.
All right. Siren, with that being your turn, Ben, it seems you've sort of become the party's do-it-all guy. Very nice, Cheek. All right. Cheek, you can cast Identify, and then if you want to, we can say you go over and help Siren, and you can make a check with your tools to see how many gems you're able to get.
All right. Could I? I will indeed cast identify that thing. Oh wait, that's not the. There we go.
Lovely.
I touch the gem and I cast identify.
Immediately, the gem glows, and you feel evocation magic. That is not all you feel, however. This is not just any gem. This is a Dragonheart gem. There is conjuration magic, just a bit of it in this. And as you hold it, what you saw in the vision, even if you haven't discussed it with the others, seems a little bit more viable. A Dragonheart gem can do many things. It can manifest magical effects, yes. Essentially powering a dragon's breath. But when gathered with others, enough Dragonheart, at least legends tell, they can win wars. They can change the world. And who's to say they can't grant wishes?
Mm.
That is what you would gather. Yes.
Yeah, so after I lift my hand off of this, I am going to I look at Delphi and go, now what was the plan with this thing?
I mean, with the vision, I was kind of just going to hold on to it.
Yeah, I was just asking because one, this is probably why a friend over there could turn into a dragon. And two, This apparently, if we gather more, it has the potential to create something that has literal like it's world changing magic, which you know I
I'm glad we are put in
imagine.
charge of that. We are trustworthy with such
I mean,
things.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it will
on
be
its own, it's
fine.
nothing super. It's okay. It's a little crazy, but uh, you know, it's literally world changing power is the potential if you keep collecting those.
Okay.
Yep, that's it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Alright.
You might be able to do dragon stuff with it if you attune to it. I don't know the full scope of that. But you know,
Well, I appreciate the information.
Uh,
I'm gonna go help with diamonds now.
Lovely. Ben, you have Smith's tools. Fantastic.
Yes, I do.
Yes, you can add your intelligence if you'd like, because you're an artificer, and I think that's the most fun, plus your proficiency.
Indeed, I would indeed like to add my intelligence because for some reason the artificer tools are not intelligence based.
All good. I will say you can have an advantage because Siren asked for your help, so yeah.
Let's see. Oh, what's it?
Wait, what kind of check is it? Is
Oh,
it strength?
it's
Or dex?
It's
we're using intelligence for this one just because CHEEG's
yeah,
artificer tools.
Mm.
and it's also I believe it is strength based on the modifier in base game.
But we can't do that to CHEEG.
Oh, that's pretty good, but let's roll for that nat 20. No, that was lower. The first one was a 24.
Beautiful. With a 24. First of all, great job. You manage with this to get 4 solid spell components. Now, to be a bit more specific, for the Revivify spell, right? What you need to do is get diamonds that are worth 300 gold pieces. And of course, the spell would consume them. Taking the time that you have, you've managed to get 4 of them, which is fantastic. These things are pretty huge. I would absolutely recommend either divvying them up or putting them in a bag of holding. But
Wow, I happen to know a guy for that.
let's
I
go.
I was gonna say, doesn't Cheeg have our party's bag of holding?
Well, technically, Cheek had a bag of holding and can make another one.
Yeah,
I see.
I would have to infuse another bag.
Uh,
But technically, I
I
did
could-
drop the infusion on that other bag, so I have the infusion.
That's
I just
true.
need a
Well,
bag.
Oh, do you
I
need it back? Squirmel will take off her top hat and like gesture it towards you.
maybe I should carry
I've
them.
also got a bag of holding.
I'm
I don't.
I'm fine.
1,
oh,
2.
if
fine
you've
with
already
that.
got one, then
So
Yeah,
many.
yeah. Just toss it in, I guess. We can probably divvy everything up once we get back to the resort.
Mhm.
I do not mind, and you guys will know where to find me.
yeah, as long as I know where it is.
These are your spoils, so once you are settled, I can remove them from the bag of holding and return them to you.
Jegg, how big is huge? How big is
You want me
what's
to?
your definition of large diamonds?
So, because of I want to be very clear when I'm saying this. In my mind, and because it's
Mhm.
funny, these things are bowling ball size.
Okay, so not like something you can
These
make
are
into a.
comically large.
You
Oh,
couldn't make
goodness.
like a
Hey,
slightly
the
outrageous
diamond
piece out
market,
of it.
the
Diamond market must have absolutely
sucks
crashed with the
here.
blade.
Well, I need to make it.
Jesus.
Well, just to be clear, and this is to give you guys sort of an idea, 400 gold pieces, which is 100 more than this, would be the salary of someone working at the resort, like in a year. So,
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but they were also charging 100 gold for a fishing rod.
yeah, guys,
That
Riz is
equates
Even
to good berry.
Riz is a
Mhm.
shithead.
even in our world, like one that would technically be the size of a toonie or something would be like
You did buy something from a man named Riz Scamcoin. Or what was his last name?
Yeah,
Yeah, that
Something
sounds about
like
right.
that.
I'll tell
So
you.
something not very trustworthy.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell
A
you
very
what.
fake name.
For to make
I feel like a diamond that's the size of a bowling ball is like easily.
we that doesn't feel very realistic to us. Do we want to say it's a little bit smaller, a little more convenient for you guys? That's fine by me.
I would love if it could be like the size of
Okay.
like slightly bold to make a statement piece out of.
Okay.
Would be a dream.
Can we
Like
make
a
it maybe?
penny-sized diamond, I think, would be
Diamond
not like
size
penny,
of
like
bowling
quarter.
ball worth.
Okay.
Mm.
I'll look
Oh,
up
they
how.
don't go that big normally. Okay. Yeah, that would be easily be worth $1 million, and it's just the size of a ball. Not
Damn.
even a bowling ball.
Damn. All right, guys. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what.
1,109 carat diamond is worth $70 million.
Damn. So anyway, guys, we'll say that this is as big as a little smaller than a smartphone. All right. You've got these pretty sizable chunks. Very nicely done. I will say that is just where the magic is most potent for flavoring, and just because that makes it easiest on me. So these are pretty solid. I'd still recommend divvying them up amongst your party, of course. But yeah, well done.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I have plans.
Wonderful. With that, Cypher, I believe it's time I give you the loot you've been waiting for since the last session. Does that sound good?
Earned my box.
You have
Give me my box.
absolutely. Now, Alicia, we're gonna make this a little bit interesting, okay?
Oh, okay.
I
Are
have
you gonna make me pick the lock again?
no, Alicia, no. I have 4 different magic items that could be in that box for you.
Oh, okay.
Lovely. What I would like you to do, and this is up to you, is you can either roll a d4 and leave it up to chance, or you can pick the number 1 to 4 yourself.
All right. I've got a D4 here somewhere. Give me 1 second. Ah, yes. There's the D4. Stepped on it plenty enough of times.
Yes, yes.
All right. That would be a 4.
Wonderful. Very well done, in fact. You managed to pop this thing open, Cypher, and as you look inside, you find very sturdy, very solid bracers of defense. Bracers of defense that just so happen, because you are not technically wearing armor, to stack with your AC. That would give you or anyone else that you gave them to a +2 bonus. Now, I will say, you could absolutely take them for yourself, or if you want to give them to a party member, no shame either way.
I think I'll keep them for myself for now, actually.
Makes sense. Spellcasters need that buff. All right. Alicia, are you
Oh,
happy with that?
oh,
Fantastic.
yeah, I'm good. I didn't have any armor or weapons, so
So this makes things much
this is
better.
good. Yep, yep.
Okay, perfect. Cypher, as you take this, Squomo, it is your turn.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, Delphi managed to sort of, gut, skin, etc. the dragon. So if you want to take anything from that or try to get any treasure from the room, that's up to you.
I feel like Squirmel will probably pick through what is left over of the dragon, because Squirmel doesn't really know the value of those things. So I'm just gonna kind of take off my hat, and as I'm walking by this pile of gold, I just kind of want to scoop it down in there and just start scooping up as much as I can as I walk by. And then I'm gonna check out what's in this chest.
Beautiful, absolutely. You managed to get your 2K share of the gold, and feel free to make a sleight of hand check to pick the lock, or if you want to do something else, suggest it to me.
Yes, okay. Sorry, I'm trying to.
You're real for that. You're real for that.
Mm, okay. You can tell me if this is not how this works.
Okay,
Okay, I have a first level spell.
right.
How big is the chest? How heavy is it?
I'm going to say that this chest is probably medium sized, and I'm going to say it's certainly a little under 100 pounds.
Okay, so I can't move it. All right. It, mm, uh, I will call out just in general. Hello, is anyone strong nearby? I need a strongman. Anyone?
I
Anything?
thought
Like
you were
like
strong, Squirmo.
like a girl when the teacher asks, like a young queer girl when the teacher asks if there's a strong boy who can help carry chairs. Siren is flying over it within seconds. Do
Now
you need
this
strength?
yes, now this may not work fully. But uh I'm going to try something. It may. I don't know how it will end, but I want to try it. Uh, all right. I'm going to cast Rewind. Choosing a target specifically just the chest. Just the chest. Pick it up.
All right.
All right.
Damn.
Would you please share with the class what rewind does? Because this is fun.
Yes. Sure. Uh, choose a target you can see within 30 feet. At the end of their next turn, they must make a wisdom saving throw or be transported back in time to the space they started their turn at. It just says target, doesn't say creature.
Understood. So,
So my brain is
Are you trying to target what's inside the chest?
no, I'm targeting the chest outside. So then the chest outside then
Uh-huh.
goes and basically
Oh, so the stuff inside.
that is,
Fair.
stays there. That is at least my attempt.
I,
It's the only spell I have that
hey,
could work.
no, I feel you. And to be honest, this is so creative. I'm absolutely going to say, yeah, for sure. All right. All right.
So
God,
all of the treasure just rains down on top of Siren.
beautiful. Now, real quick, before we move forward, because this is a fantastic spell, I would like you to roll a d4, and we're going to figure out
Mm-hmm.
what's in this thing.
Ooh, gotcha. Yes, I want to roll. 1. Nice.
Okay, beautiful. As you roll a 1 from the chest, you find what appears to be a piece of half-plate armor. Now, it is specifically the breastplate. However, I will say, as Siren, I imagine you pick it up to stop it from falling and breaking your foot. It goes invisible in your hands the moment it touches your skin. This is a +1 piece of half-plate armor. It cannot be seen while the user is wearing it.
That was a very good trick. There you go, magician.
Yes, I. Mm-hmm. I cannot wear this. I cannot lie to you.
Oh, is it not your style?
I do not like armor weighing me down. It's a personal thing. You
Ooh.
take it. I prefer robes.
You don't like any armor at all? Because we could swap. I could give you my chainmail.
No, I am good. I'm good. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay.
I may need to look around a little bit more. And that's it.
Beautiful. All right.
Like, here.
As this is happening, I'm going to say we could continue or we could take our break now and then continue from here when we get back because it is 10:10. Do you guys want to do the break or you want to finish getting your loot?
Are there any
Nice,
more
there are a
chests
lot
open,
more.
or are we just splitting gold? Oh yeah, the crap.
There's one
there's-
there is one chest that's still closed and then otherwise you're splitting gold and deciding
isn't-
who gets the shield, the sword that's on the ground, the bow, and the loot. Not to mention there is of
Do
course the crown.
we
Yeah.
do we want to have someone bust open the chest and then as for the rest of it, when we come back from break,
We'll
I
decide
don't
if-
know if you're teleporting us or not teleport, but narratively teleporting us back to the suite to divvy up stuff.
I would absolutely allow you guys to skip the process of leaving this place. I will say I'll have to roll a luck check just to see if something happens as you leave. But yeah, pretty much when we get back, you guys can be out of this place. Yes.
Oh,
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Could someone else open the other chest? I'm out of spell slots.
As we get up to your
Eh?
turn, I will say, Delphi, as the rogue, would be able to pick a lock very easily and isn't in the initiative.
Loot crate.
Loot crate.
Loot crate.
There's blood in it.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, upon hearing, like, if anybody else could take a crack at the chest, Duffy kind of offers assistance.
Mm-hmm. All right. Delphi, the chest is right over here. Feel free to make a check. If you have Thieves' Tools proficiency, that'd be fantastic.
That's a what? Do I have to? Hold on.
You probably would have written it down as a skill if you do. So if not, probably not.
No, you don't know how I write. You don't know how I write my character sheets.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I am proficient. Wait, I'm proficient with thieves' tools. Do I have any? Is the better question. Wait.
And we can say that you do. It'll speed up time. So you're going to roll dexterity plus proficiency.
Dex plus prof. Okay.
Let's go.
Not 20.
Beautiful. Okay. Because you rolled a nat 20, first of all, congratulations to you. It, of course, pops open. Feel free to roll your d4 to see what's in here. Oh, also, Ben, I'm hearing a little bit of noise coming from your end. Just want to let you know.
Oh, I thought it was muted. My bad.
All good.
I got a 4.
Okay, a 4. Very nice. So. Ooh, okay, this is a fun one.
Ooh.
With a 4, inside you find a headband of intellect. Now, what a headband of intellect does is whoever attunes to it and wears it, their intelligence will rise to a 19 if it is not already that. hmm Now, you don't have to keep it. You could always give it to someone else, but it's up to you.
I think I'll hold on to it.
Lovely. All right. As you do that, so a very quick thing for everybody. All of you on the team are getting 2,000 gold today. It's in the room. It's how you guys are divvying things up. When we get back, we can decide how you divvy the remaining loot. Does anyone have anything they need to say or do before we take our quick 10-minute break?
No.
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 All right. I'm just going to say for simplicity that you guys take the dragon. Now, Delphi rolled pretty solid. So whatever you guys want as far as teeth and eyes and scales go, we can talk about what happened when we got back. I will say there is potential for armor and weapons and potions and just various crafting. So I'm excited.
Yippee.
Thank you all, everybody who's been watching so far. We'll see you after our intermission. We've been having a lot of fun. Bye. See you soon. As we return. Hello, everyone. Took a little bit of a longer break so we could deal with some things / pause. I'm pretty happy with how it went. Some people may have had garlic bread. At least 2 of them.
You have no evidence.
I'm one
2
of
of
them.
them. Oh. What?
Yes.
I wonder who the other one is.
Yeah.
Guys, it was me. I made it myself, and it's really fucking good.
Great. God. Cooking is so much fun.
It is!
It is. I just keep making spinach because I can. I need to be stopped.
What do you mean making spinach? Are you calling forth the spinach?
Well, I get the spinach, I get it in the pan. I cook it. I get the butter in there. I mix it. I make spinach. I season
I
it.
was just imagining you, like, summoning spinach, you know?
Mm-hmm. Your apple friend says, I wish I had some garlic bread right now. You're being a stereotype of yourself. No,
Aren't we
very good. You
all?
should. Aren't we all? I love that. I love that. Hey, everybody. Ready to get back to the D&D?
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. Now, party, as you return, it should be noted that you gathered your gold, gathered the items that were inside of this cave. Thanks to your various bags of holding, it was not hard to get the teeth, the one good eye of the dragon, and of course, so much hide. As you exited, though, I said previously that I'd be rolling a check. It should be known that the Jungle Cruise was not there waiting for you, meaning that you had to walk your way back to the resort. Would
I'm
some...
almost gonna sue.
Sorry.
Do we have to walk our way? Do we?
Sorry, hold on. My ass is not walking back anywhere if we had to get somewhere by boat.
I
I
see.
have a boat.
So, just to be clear, you guys,
I go-
where the boat is, unless you can summon it magically, your boat is over on the dock. It's like,
Yeah.
well, more like
I
on the
could-
sandbar, but what's up?
I go get it and then bring it here, so we don't have to carry all of that.
So crazy. It's almost like there's somebody
Honest.
who can swim really well and then also happens to be a pirate.
I was gonna say, Siren happily dives in the water and is just
Mhm.
having a great time
I
in
was
there.
gonna walk onto the water.
So, most of you have some sort of solution for this problem from the sound of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, guys. You're
I
all
don't. I
awesome.
guess I'm walking.
No, I mean, hey, that's the thing. Technically.
I
Okay.
could.
Yeah?
Never mind. That's dumb.
No, it's not dumb.
No, it is. Don't worry about it.
All right. I have an idea. May I present it to the class?
Mhm.
One of you can fly, could carry another person. One of you can swim really good, could carry another person. One of you can walk on water. There are, from what I can tell, 6 of you in your party. Hypothetically, she goes to get their boat to carry the treasure, and I think all of you have a ride out of here. I'm just,
Mhm.
I'm just saying. Do we guys want to see if anybody's buddying up? I think it's fair to say that Sabrina and Delphi are probably swimming back together, right? Like,
Crazy concept.
crazy
I
concept.
could
Yeah?
fly CHEEG over so that they get there quicker and then we get back to the party.
Yeah, absolutely. For sure. All right, absolutely. Siren, you and CHEEG soar, and you make your way from the stream out a little bit from the beach into the water, and we see the sort of sandbar. There is a small little island near it where the boats have been docked. Essentially, the way they do things here, they have the valet service and all that. So the idea is people get here, they take the official Paradise Cove boat to get back, all that jazz. But CHEEG, it's not very hard for you to just get your boat and start taking it. I will say, people will notice you doing this because this is very unconventional. However, the manager of the resort, it's so crazy. She's not available today, so they're a little lost as to what to do.
Mhm.
Lovely. Um, I guess my question is, Delphi, are you going to stick around with the party so they can load all of your gold and your loot onto CHEEG's boat to get it back to the resort? Or are you going to do your swimmy thing to go off somewhere? Wasn't sure.
You know what? I'll stick around with everybody else.
That's fair. As you guys are waiting for CHEEG's boat to return, um, those of you who are still standing there, Sabrina just sort of looks to the gold in the corner and then at all of you. I have a question. I don't suppose you'd mind if I asked it, of course.
Oh, I'm. We cannot stop you from asking a question.
I may be mistaken, but I believe I heard some of you whispering about a vision.
Yeah.
What are we whispering about the vision?
Not.
Yes. Did you not have that like weird thing? Oh yes. Oh, I assumed that was just a me thing. Did everyone else have that? Was that like a shared hallucination, or was it just a me hallucination?
Well, I assumed it was an everyone thing since the young lady just jumped at the opportunity to have the gem thing.
Is
I mean,
it?
was that I don't think that counts as a hallucination if it's all of us. That's like a that's a vision. That's
I mean, I didn't have one. That's why I'm asking about it.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
I-
yeah, I
interesting.
guess that did 5 to 5.
oh, I'll just
Sabrina, darling, it's not like I wouldn't split anything with you.
I'm not too worried. I was just wondering.
Yeah, I'm not sure those gems are something we should be hunting for.
Well,
Or
I mean,
changing
I'm
power.
not.
Are you certain you have sound mind to make a decision that benefits the world? Is anyone?
I mean, does it have
I am
benefit the
trustworthy.
whole? Like,
Well, I assume
I mean,
if you'd
obviously
like
we have the
to
power
change the
to
world,
do.
then there's
Well,
going
we
to
have
be
the
one
power
hell of
to.
a consequence to pay for it.
Right. I
Seems
mean, we have the
selfish
power
to
to.
even consider using it.
Well, okay,
I
we
mean,
don't
if
even
you
know if
use
we
it
can
for
get
just
all of them.
yourself, also a valid point. But if it is, if you like, you don't have to just use it for yourself. That's assuming that I was just going to use it for myself.
Also, Jegg,
That's not really the point I'm trying to make, but either way.
Yes, Miss, what's up?
It just seems
I was gonna ask to look around. I realized I have a very shit perception.
Oh no.
So I'll look around. Sure.
Sure. You look around, and off in the distance, I will say, you see CHEEG's boat, which is thankfully not enormous. Otherwise, it would not have fit up the stream. Uh, but otherwise, yeah, make a perception check.
Sure. That's just a flat d20. That's a 4.
Beautiful. So with a 4, you look on the ground, and oh, hey, yeah, those corpses are still here.
No. Okay. I mean, yeah, makes sense.
As you're sort of looking for clues, and Cypher and Delphi are sort of having their moral dilemma, Sabrina's going to walk up to just near the edge of where the dirt meets the water, and we see CHEEG sailing back, and I imagine Siren is either on the boat or flying overhead.
I'm on the boat.
Cool. CHEEG, what does your boat look like?
It is it is all a it looks like a boat that like you would see in like a old storybook about pirates. It just looks exactly like that. It is the most stereotypical thing. The only thing that stands out about it is that you could see like there is there's part of it that is just like it looks like the like hull or not. There's a part of the hull that is just has like that looks like it's been reinforced with metal plating. And that particular part is would be CHEEG's lab.
Wonderful. As this wonderful boat, honestly, comes up, Sabrina is just sort of going to call up to the two of you. I don't suppose you'd had visions as well?
Oh yeah, the little
Yeah.
flash of yeah.
We all had that.
No. I mean, 5 of you, yes. You should
Oh.
come on. They're talking about it.
Also, was anyone else concerned at the comment of multiple wormlings being among us? Is that something that we should be
Among us.
concerned about?
Don't
Sorry.
say those. Who just said this? Fuck you, Ben.
They
Can someone explain to Benny what wormling means?
Baby dragon.
Baby dragon.
Oh. That is strange.
I guess it would be quite frightening to have
He's-
imposters walking among us.
Mhm.
So, does anyone have active knowledge of being the dragon?
I do not know.
Just throwing
Am
my
I the
question
imposter?
out
Is
there.
there a way to check?
I guess
I'm very
we
confident that
have
I'm
to
not a
get
dragon.
them out of society.
That okay? Wait, hold up there. That feels a bit aggressive.
I did find that strange because it did feel like I was like in her face when that happened, but I mean I was raised in heaven. I'm very confident I'm not a dragon.
I'm pretty sure you would have noticed if you were a dragon, yes.
That's what I'm saying. You know,
Laser
and
vision
wait.
turns
I don't-
people into dragons.
Wait,
I don't
wait.
really think the rest of us have anything that's dragon-like in our appearance or our demeanors.
There
I
is
also don't know you all very well, so...
so there's a chance you are saying. Squomo is like now like looking very suspiciously around at everyone, and will take off her top hat. I may be out of spell slots, but not out of options. And I'm gonna reach in and I'm gonna pull out my gun, and I'm just gonna hold it. I'm just gonna keep it in my hand and put the top hat back on my head and just keep it.
okay, I think
Oh dear.
Well,
That took a turn.
It wouldn't be the
this
first
feels
time I
like one
played
of
this
those
game.
things. Feels like one of those things where it's like
Sabrina's
I
gun is
think
out.
maybe it was made to make us question I don't think we don't need guns. We don't need guns. Let's put them away.
Well,
will-
I'm pretty sure if there was a dragon among us, would they, I don't know, having fire or having some sort of dragon-like characteristics, and they moved about. I
Yes,
feel like
I'm
that's
sure.
not
I'm
something
sure
you
they
could
would do.
super easily hide.
Yes, I'm sure they would do
Probably.
something very suspicious. I am sure.
I don't
That's for
think I've
sure.
noticed anything it's suspicious from.
Oh, is that the lingo the kids
anyone.
are using these days? Sus.
Don't
Yes,
Something
I
like
am.
that.
Like
Of
the
course.
shortened version of suspicious? Is that what people are doing now?
Of course, of course.
Mhm.
Ah,
Fine, I will hold off for now. And Squirrel will just pass it off to a mage hand and then take off her hat, and then the mage hand will just put it in and then put the hat back on. Fine.
beautiful.
I will hold for now.
sure, we could probably look into it, double check.
Nice.
Probably nothing.
So
We should get going though. I do not want to stay here.
I don't know. If I look at everybody in the party,
Yeah.
just like observing them, does anybody stand out?
hey, the problem is
We're
all
all
of you
freaks.
stand out so
We're all
much.
weirdos.
None of you look normal. Like even Squomo, who
Does that
appears to
even-
be the only human besides
Those
Sabrina.
are the biggest fucking eyes you've ever seen. Like,
Like literally, like a lot of you have like, I think Squomo's the only one with like pretty standard eyes. I mean, Sabrina has like green eyes, sure, but I'm just
My
saying
eyes are hearts.
blue eyes. Pardon me. Your eyes are hearts. Yes, yes.
We're all weird.
Yeah. I'm gonna say.
Okay, let's rephrase that. Is anybody strange in like a dragon-y way?
Well, the only thing that you could say is that Delphi has scales, but the problem is she's very clearly a mermaid.
yeah, if you cut out everything else about Delphi.
Yeah, I am sure we are fine. Hey,
Siren has
May I-
wings, but Siren is an angel.
Yeah, no, it's the Simon is like
Wait,
really
wait,
upfront about
wait.
that. I think Cypher looks suspiciously at Delphi and at Cuomo because they have the
Question. Wait. If all of us combine into one, do we become a dragon?
Oh, that sounds
Like,
absolutely
bullshit.
Don't think
miserable.
it's how.
Also, may I board the boat?
Yep.
Man.
Okay. Just checking.
Are you a
And then
vampire?
no.
You have to tell me if you're a vampire. That's
Uh,
one of the rules.
Legally, I do not have to. Actually, not that I am, but if I was, I would not legally have to.
I mean, like,
That's one of the rules.
can you just kick her
I
off
mean,
the
there's a
boat?
really
and
easy way
that
to
would
find
like.
out.
Well,
Well,
Can I
do
prick
you
my
have any
finger?
silver? Maybe that'd be a
Yes.
good way to prove it.
What's the
Actually-
rule for werewolves?
Oh, is it? I always get those two confused.
Hey.
It is not
I
really
am-
my expertise, Stuffy.
I am simply polite. That is all it is. Nothing more, nothing less.
Quick thing, because Benny, you had asked and have I think changed your mind about pricking your finger. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but with like gray skin,
Like
aside
the
from
only
your
thing I wanted to
Yeah.
change about it is that I wanted to cut my collarbone instead. I was
Ah.
like, wait, no, Siren's a slut. I have to go slutty.
Yeah. Hey, here's the thing. What color is your blood? Because you're an angel. I know your blush is like pink, but I don't know. Like, if it's silver or if it's
Oh,
rainbow.
you're giving me an opportunity to indulge myself.
Yeah.
No, but then that would look like. No, I can't give her opaline blood. That would look.
Because then it look like.
It would look like something else.
Mhm.
Yay, Siren has red blood. Siren has regular red blood, normal blood stuff.
Lovely.
Why did you cut yourself again? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
But if she's a vampire, she won't be able to resist.
I don't think that's how that works.
There's like blood dripping down my shoulder onto my shirt. I'm
Oh,
pretty
goodness.
sure.
Are,
Okay,
I'm
if
pretty
I
sure that's
apply
how
this
it
little
works.
here, then I can.
Oh, no,
get
it doesn't
the
hurt.
blood under
are you,
control.
okay, question. Are you?
It's not like-
Is this flirting with me? Because are you
I'm
asking me
always
to?
flirting.
Okay, but not. That's not what I meant.
Do you want it to be flirting?
It's
I don't know. You
don't
sound
worry
kind of
about that. That is
hopeful.
fine. I will
You wanted
and
it.
School will simply go on. It will stay and just sit on the boat.
Mhm.
I am
Um,
fine.
uh,
Clean yourself up. It was
Cheek,
painful.
do I have your
Yes.
permission to get in the boat?
Is this sorry? Is this a courtesy that I should be doing? Because yeah,
I
this
mean,
is the point.
well, it is, but to be honest, I also kind of wanted to. And he's going to look at Delphi. Delphi, you've got to check if I'm a vampire.
I don't know. I think I have some evidence against it, but
Okay. And Sabrina's going to take
you
Delphi's
can ask
hand.
the crew about that.
They're going to walk up onto the boat.
Well, that is strange. All right.
Is everyone board the boat?
Yes.
Beautiful, team.
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right, excellent. Now, before you guys get back to Paradise Cove, you do have the opportunity to divvy up your magic items. If you guys want to, there are a few things that I'm now going to tell you all explicitly what they are that you still haven't, divvied up. That shield is a +1 shield. That loot, I retconned it a little bit because I thought it sucked the way I described it last time. So it's going to give a +5 to any performance checks. There is a sword. I'm going to say that it is a +1 long sword. There is a +1 long bow. There is a crown! Exclamation point, exclamation point, explanation point.
Yo, dibs on the god crown. It's for my research.
And 4 diamonds of 300 GP value.
Yes, I will take this instrument just in case.
I'm gonna take the diamonds. I do intend to create them into something that you guys can carry.
That is very kind of you. I think I've got some chain back at the resort.
It's-
Maybe I can lend it to you. Or I
That-
suppose just give it to you. I don't think you can really return it after you turn it into something else. But I have no intention to use it.
It's kind of
Sorry
a
about
courtesy
it.
for myself, so that if, I'm planning to figure out the whole revivify thing, and it's a lot easier to handle if you guys are responsible for your own second chance gems.
Oh, that is fair. Again, I do think I have some extra resources, and
I'll
if it
love to check
helps.
that out. So I need to
Oh,
contact a
fantastic.
jeweler.
Sorry. Sorry, I was steering the ship. Did anyone want that crown? Because
Oh, I wanted the crown. It is a goddess's crown, and it'd be good for my research. Sorry,
Mm,
was I not speaking loud? My apologies. I should
no,
have said it louder.
I was busy getting the.
How much do you know about German
I
boats?
am not a. I don't steer this ship. Me personally, I don't do it.
Ooh, I thought it was your boat. Did
It
you
is my
usually have
boat.
someone else with you that steers the boat? Was it
Kind
your
of. I have it quite.
So like autopilot.
Yeah,
little
yeah,
robot
let's go
friend
with
who didn't
that.
make it
Yeah.
out?
Oh, I know what you mean. Let's see. Does your ship also have an arcane property to it?
Um, more. Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Exactly.
Now,
Yes, okay.
a
Mhm.
permission to I'd like to share a bit of a story.
Sure.
Well, a few years back, there was a bit of an interesting find for the crew. There was this big ship that was floating in the middle of the ocean, but the thing is, well, it was made of metal, not wood. It was very strange. It had something carved into the side of it. It was hard to see. I could make out the word star, but the rest of it had been burnt off. But the engine on it, it's nothing like anything I've ever seen. Uh,
That is definitely strange. I mean, I heard that larger ports have been starting to make some types of ships out of metals, usually iron.
it was basically destroyed, but we took it, and as long as you have someone that can cast spells on the ship, they can sort of attune to it and steer the ship with their magic.
It's
That
incredible.
is most fascinating to steal a ship with magic. Huh.
Yes. You know, at CHEEG, I have to say, if you'd be interested, I would say you're interesting. I'm sure that Heavy, our artificer, would love to show it to you. Maybe you could trade schematics.
It's huh. I'm trying to figure out how to explain this because it's kind of like that, but I'm not using my brain. I'm not super in tune with the whole mana magic situation. I kind of just make stuff. I have a wee bit of magical power, but not enough to be anything special, right? Um, so I build things. So I so I made something that could control the ship. Well, three things that could control the ship.
I have to say, I'm intrigued.
I can show you when we get to port.
She nods.
If I didn't know any better, I would assume that they were tempted to be recruited there.
Oh, Cheek, I had something for you. And Siren is going to pull out a pound of magical scrap metal. I went back to the shop. They had a bunch.
I could use this.
I was thinking, if you need just scrap metal in general, it doesn't seem anyone needs my chainmail.
I
Oh,
will
that would
take
be
that.
wonderful. You can remake your little assistant friend. That will be good.
Yeah, they were very
Yeah.
good. Oh, and Scromo,
Yes.
you prefer cloaks, right?
Yes.
Here. And I pass over a cloak.
Squamo, you now hold in your hands a cloak of protection.
It's a trade, because you gave me the armor.
That, thank you very much. I will take this trade happily. And I will put it on.
So
Oh,
everyone gets
at least
at least something.
I appreciate that.
At this point, eventually your boat singular, pardon me, makes it back to Paradise Cove. If you'd like to, you can park right at the dock this time, as opposed to going back to the sandbar.
Yeah, what up?
Lovely. As you do this, people all over the place are looking at you and your party. I mean,
Are we covered in blood? Oh, we got all of that. Thank goodness.
Oh, here, let me. I'll prestidigitate any blood away from anyone, if need be.
I want to keep my bleeding collarbone.
As you should.
Okay.
I will say a few notable things. The volleyball net. No one is there at this point. In fact, all around, a good portion of the area seems to be empty of any guests. You do see employees, though, goblins and kobolds alike. It appears that over where Riz's shop once was, it is now Skibbity's Emporium. However, slowly but surely, a little crowd begins to gather near where your boat is landing. And we see, well, they're all sort of just looking up at you. Like they're waiting to hear something.
Hello. Can we help you folks?
Did you? You hear sort of almost like it sounds, this person's voice, it's like a tea kettle. Did you do something?
Oh dear, no. We did absolutely nothing. We
I mean,
simply
we
explored
defended
an
ourselves.
island.
I apologize. We killed your boss.
Okay, I thought so. And everyone is going to begin clapping.
It was that bad? Holy shit. Okay. Oh, well, oh.
She attacked
Perhaps
us
it is
first, to
time
be
to
fair.
unionize.
As they do this, if you guys start to get off of the boat, we see someone begins to come forward. It's a very small kobold from the looks of it. By the way, important question. Did you guys bring the 3 kobolds you tied up back with you, or did you kill them?
We didn't kill them last I heard.
We did
but
I
not
don't
kill
think we
them.
No, we tied
untied
them up.
them.
No, I know. You guys tied them up. I just wasn't sure
Did
if
we
you
bring
left.
them with us?
I
did
we
not
didn't.
bring them.
I didn't grab them.
Guys,
I don't
did
have
you
the strength
leave
for that.
I did forget them.
Okay.
I
It's-
will say it is the kind of tie you could eventually get out of, so they'll be fine.
That's true. I'll
Mhm.
roll a quick luck check to see if they got out of it. Okay. They're still working on it, but it's fine.
No.
With that, this little kobold comes up to you, and I'm going to say they are a striking green color with blue sort of intermittently through the scales. Hi there. My name is Lincoln.
Abraham?
That was my father's name. Anyway. And Lincoln is going to hand what seems to be, well, they're getting ready to extend something. First, I need to know who got the killing blow.
Ooh, that would be Jegg.
Our
Congratulations.
hero.
Hello. May I shake your hand?
Yeah.
Okay. And they hand a scroll to you. Here is the deed to Paradise Cove.
Oh,
We now know who the dragon amongst us is.
What?
I am joking.
Oh.
I will take it.
As you open up the scroll, you see, sure enough, it is the deed to the entire resort. Falling out of it is what seems to be a smaller slip of paper. If you pick it up, you see on the back. If you're reading this, congratulations! You found my coupon. Bring this to the magic item shop and whether it's me or I'm dead, you'll get a 50% discount. Riz.
I don't want, even at half price, those magic items are. that. Who would like this?
Perhaps you could give it to one of the employees. They can match
I will
it
take
with
it.
their
I will take it. I
employee
will take it.
discount.
Free coupon. I want coupon. Coupon.
Your coupon.
Yes, coupon. Yes. I want to pull out a little coupon book from my. It's like a small little almost like 3-ring binder if it was just like a couple inches big.
Yeah.
That's just full of quite a few coupons that have never been spent. And
I
just-
love that.
What is a coupon?
they save you money.
Oh,
It's amazing.
right.
And then I'll put it back in my hat.
If you don't mind, there's a lot of business to attend to. Things are pretty rough around here now that, well, I mean, we gotta switch all the stuff. You have the deed, but, well, Crimson was handling a lot of business. Also, yeah?
Does anyone here have experience in management of any kind, or?
Sabrina is sort of gonna step forward a little bit. I do, but I don't know. This is a. Maybe find out a little bit more about it first.
I was gonna ask one of the employees to step up.
Oh,
Yes,
but
hopefully
really-
the employees have the
You s-
experience to be able to manage a hotel.
They
Yeah,
should unionize.
They work
Here-
here.
here's the thing.
No offense to, well, because you do own it now, but like they should unionize.
Cheek, the moment you
I hope-
asked if anyone has management experience, everyone stepped back, including Lincoln.
Oh dear. That is
Oh,
unfortunate.
Uh,
I might know a colleague back home who specializes in business management. We're from different departments, but
I can just take a trip down the road, I
I'm
guess.
pretty good at
I can make
paperwork
a
if you want me to
call.
help handle some situations
I don't
for the
want-
night.
Well, here's the thing. They can join the.
I don't
they,
want to do bureaucracy. That sounds horrid.
well,
You
one.
won't have.
Well, actually, I don't have to do any of it. Never mind. I'm gonna get
No
off the boat.
one here. I was like, no one here is liable for bureaucracy. I wasn't asking you guys. I was indeed asking the employees,
Mhm,
and they
mhm.
don't. So
I think
I'm
for the
gonna
day.
just head back home. Oh yeah, for the day.
So, did you want me to tell my colleague, or did you want me to hold off? They might be worth interviewing. They need the experience to graduate.
I was just to graduate.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a junior
What are
manager
they-
position is open.
Yeah, I was.
Apprenticeship.
Well,
Well, it's not very common one tries to get a doctorate in business, but alas.
Oh, good.
a doctorate in
I didn't know it was
business.
possible either.
I do not think that even requires enough years to get the.
Okay, I will. Sure they can come run the place, but I am going to write up a code of ethics because I trust a business major as far as I can throw them, which is not very far.
I'll give them a call. I
Lovely.
imagine that this person that Cypher is referring to is not a business major, but majored in politician. Like shit.
It's
I
not
see.
better.
So
That's
very,
worse, actually.
very important question. Very
No.
important question. Is this a contact we're making up, or is this the person that we've talked about?
This is the contact I made up. I'm sorry.
No, you're so valid. You're so valid. Absolutely. Do you have like a sending stone or anything like that handy?
I've got sending.
Yeah.
I think. So
Don't think you can cast
Let me
third
double
level
check.
spells. Yeah, take your time. Take your time.
no, I don't have it.
All
Shit.
good. I love the idea that Cypher, you did have a sending stone at one point, just to make sense of it in the lore. You may or may not have left it on the boat that you chartered to bring you here.
You know, I could have sworn I left something on the cruise ship.
All right.
Perhaps the hotel has a phone.
Hopefully, I could call someone from the Goblin Union.
Yeah, they might be a little bit more ethical than my colleague.
Yeah, that was the point of the code of ethics.
I'm sure they're fine. They do have a habit of making plans seem, more grand than they actually end up making them happen, but
I
It-
need a phone, or I need to take a trip,
Lovely. It sounds like
because
you got yeah.
what I'm talking about is in my hometown, which is on this island, right, Jegg? That was the consensus.
So if you are referring to your hometown, um, so taking a step back for a moment to make sure we're on the same page. I had initially thought that that was on the docks, some ways away from the archipelago, a little closer to mainland. But if we do in fact want it to be on Lagunia, we could make that the case.
Yeah, because I figured it was gonna be. I said starter area, so I was
Oh,
like,
right, absolutely. I was just kind of thinking like this is the closest island to the mainland and everything. So in my brain it was just like, yes, not very far. But if you want it to be like immediately here, then that totally works. We're on session 2.
awesome.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
for sure. All right. Then it sounds like you've got your work cut out for you to head over there. Um, Interesting. Are you trying to find the NPC I'm thinking of? The one that we talked about?
Uh, no,
No.
no. Small fry needs to do his job. That guy that guy needs to do his job. Where at his job,
Absolutely. All right, all right.
I am
Lovely.
gonna pop in, but
Yeah, for sure. Okay. All right. We've got about 40 minutes left. I think we can definitely make some of this stuff work for sure. So, Cypher is out of the
Mhm.
sending stone, unfortunately. CHEEG thinks that if you can
Is
get
there
back,
a
yeah,
hotel phone?
you know what? That's a really fun concept, so I'm going to say yes. Yes, there is a
Oh,
hotel sending stone.
I will use the hotel phone. You'll see. He's the best businessman in the world.
I'm
He makes such great plans.
I don't like how you're calling him that.
Lovely. I'm going to
The best
say,
of plans. You'll see.
okay, do we want to go and listen to Cypher's conversation on speaker, or do we want to split up as like CHEEG's doing one thing, Cypher's doing another? Maybe the others are doing some stuff.
I'm I
I
will
would imagine.
extend the offer. I was like, I'm gonna head back home real quick to see if I can grab someone who wants to earn some money. Uh, and do this for a
How
bit.
long will that take?
Uh, I don't know. Probably the night I was gonna stay over.
Honestly, I'm kind of intrigued by what else is on this island, especially
Mhm.
seeing as this resort doesn't seem to have a great history.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I was going to check out what they have at the God, actually, do I want to talk to that uh
I looked at it earlier. I'm not sure that there's too much that's
mhm.
within our price range.
Yes, I know, but good point. We
We
should
do have half off.
You do have a coupon.
okay, I'll look. I'll check. I'll look at it.
You check there, and then we'll visit. Take a little tripsies.
That sounds good to me.
as you're all having these conversations, Sabrina's sort of just going to lean her head on Delphi's shoulder. Delphi,
Yes.
is there anything you want to do specifically?
Mm, I'm fine with whatever. What do you want to do?
I've got to be honest, I'm a little curious about what your gem does.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, we could go somewhere and check that out.
Sounds like fun to me.
She smiles. All right. From the sound of it, we got CHEEG, Cypher, Siren and Squelmo together, and then Delphi. Is that correct?
Sounds about right to me.
For now, the idea was I was in on visiting hometown.
I see. So you want to do the CHEEG thing.
Mhm.
And then is Squelmo going to the shop on their own, or are you kind of trying to somehow make it back for both?
Mm, uh, I'll just go to the shop.
Sure, absolutely. All right, guys. Here's how we're gonna do this for simplicity. I'm gonna have you guys in groups. Right. I could just use the initiative from before, or we can just re-roll and see who goes first. What are we thinking? Okay, cool. I think Delphi got to do a thing last time, so I'm going to open up with Siren and CHEEG, just because that seems fair. And then we'll go down from there.
All right.
Okay.
All right, lovely. Now, CHEEG, as you are making your way around with the boat, it's taking a little bit of time to get to where you need to. It's not quite on the opposite end of the island, but, it's a short little adventure with Siren. Two things. A, what specifically are you looking for when you get to town?
Specifically, I want to visit. I want to visit uh the tavern, the shop that me mom runs for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Stop by the Union Building to see if I can pick up a guy that wants to manage Paradise Cove for me for however long this adventure takes.
Absolutely. Yeah,
And I'm gonna stop by and see Small Fry.
that sounds wonderful. All right. Sounds good. There are a few things to get through. So I'm gonna say we probably won't roleplay out you and Siren making it to town. Now, the one thing I will say when you are arriving, um, what you remember last, there were pretty solid docks over here. Um, that said,
Yeah.
um, it seems that they are being, well, maintenanced at this time. Just looking at it from a distance, it absolutely looks like there was a crash at the docks recently that they have since been repairing. So everything is fine, but new wood is being put up, and you see a team's worth of goblins all just hands and knees, some of them in the water holding poles up, working pretty efficiently, but it looks like something happened relatively recently. Regardless, you are able to make it, park your boat.
I parked. I guess I'm just gonna head over to the tavern. That's where gossip happens.
Absolutely.
Um,
You you make it, and I'm gonna say, Squelmo, even if you haven't been to Paradise Cove before, do you think you've been here before, or is this like your first time checking this out, like being introduced by CHEEG? Sorry, not Squamo.
Crazy,
I meant
call
to
me
say
the wrong
Siren.
name.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
I was reading the S's. I'm
Wow.
so sorry. I meant Siren. I
Fucked
meant
up.
Siren. Siren, is this your first time, do you think, here?
Probably.
Lovely. All right, then. Absolutely. Then, as CHEEG is leading you to the tavern, I'm going to say something that is very common. Like, obviously, there are a ton of goblin folk. You don't really see spellcasters. There are no magic shops. There's nothing like that about. Um, Lots of hardworking people going about, whether they're doing maintenance or doing business or heading in for lunch or dinner at the tavern. Uh, Cheeg,
Cheek,
Yeah.
I have a question and it's gonna sound awkward at first. Promise not to judge.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a brothel in this part? Not anything weird. I just make a point to stay in contact. It's not like
Not a dig at anyone who works in a brothel. It's just not been my thing. I legitimately wouldn't know.
that's fair. Hmm. I can't ask it. I would not be able to ask anyone else without it being
Yes.
completely weird.
Okay, well, this is gonna be. This is also gonna sound weird, but my mom knows like everyone in town. So if you,
So you want me to ask your mom?
I understand how that sounds, but I mean, we respect sex workers around here. At
Okay.
least that's how I was
Delightful.
raised.
Delightful. I will find the courage to do it.
with that, you step into the tavern. Now, the tavern is very much like a diner with a tavern aesthetic. And so, while there is, that coziness, there is a little fireplace and all that, there are also booths. And there's a very long counter where people are sitting and all that. And a view of the water because there are windows, although they are a bit tinted, to keep from the sun. That said, up at the countertop, we see just immediately a goblin woman. Uh, she's strong, her sleeves are rolled up. As one Mama Grub Surf Slick is in the middle of passing out about 7 different plates. All right, one for you, one for you, one for you, one for you, one for you. And just as she finishes, sort of slapping her hands together, she looks up.
Hey, Ma.
Cheeky! And she's gonna run around immediately. Um, as she is doing so, she's so smooth. Siren, she takes off her apron, hangs it, washes her hands, and before you know it, she is offering Cheek a big bear hug.
I obviously I'm gonna take it.
Of course. And I didn't
Uh,
know you were visiting.
I, I mean, I yes, I haven't really been gone that long. But yes. So I recently came into a little bit of extra property. Um, and I was oh, this is my good friend.
Nice to meet you. What should I call you?
Hmm.
Ma'am?
No, well, she did say good friend. You can call me Mama.
And oh, that's so very kind. I mean, yeah, they saved my life in a way, so
I believe it.
I'd say
I believe it. That's my cheek.
Siren is handling this the most awkward they've ever had an interaction in their life, mainly because running through their head is, how the fuck am I supposed to bring this up?
See.
So, I was just hoping if it's not too much to ask, I was hoping to, since I was stopping by town anyways, to stop and get a meal before, possibly one for my friend too.
I can
Before,
pay for my own meal.
Absolutely. Um, before you even say anything else, um, she hits the little dinner bell, and there's an order up as 2 hot steaming plates come out from the kitchen. Not a problem. And
awesome.
oh, and sorry, Siren,
Yes, Siren Twinkshine.
Siren Twinkshine. Well, you're not paying for anything while you're here, okay?
I will find a way to resist this later.
Mm. She smiles and sort of gestures to the house. There are people at the bar, people in booths, but there's also a lot of open space, even by the fireplace. Sit wherever you'd like. If you need anything, just ask for me.
Cheeg will walk over to a booth that overlooks the window, and you could see a couple of they sort of trace their hand over a couple of like scratch marks in the wall uh, under the window, where you could see like pictures of like cool boats and stuff. Um, one of which has an adventuring party that started in this tavern
That's really cool.
with with a particular identifying marker of a dwarven artificer.
Mm.
Hmm. God, this place is adorable. Whatever made you leave? Just pure wanderlust?
uh, well, I guess you could gotta say that. Um, the I guess the big goal has always been, well, do you read a lot of stories? You read a lot?
When I can. I would like to more, but I try.
Well, well, unlike a lot of my friends, family, I'm not exactly super physically talented or so I wasn't really cut out for the docks, but I could build shit.
Hmm.
Um, so rather than end up like doing ship repair my whole life, I opened a little shop where I worked on magic items, the sort, really honed my craft. It's been a while doing that.
Imagine I didn't
Uh,
see much magic around. Is there?
well, it's more of like adventurers stop by. I fix up their gear, stuff like that, and
Hmm.
I do it for way cheaper than anything over by the cove. So,
Hmm.
As you were sort of having this conversation, let it be known that if you are sitting down at one point, the two of you are going to feel what appears to be someone very small shuffling under the table by your feet.
I just want to be clear. This is who I think it is. That person is not small at all. If this is who
Is
I think
this-
it is.
Let me see. If that person would happen to be Cousin Squeeb 3, plays with
Okay,
Mega Blocks
no.
instead of Legos.
No, Squeeb is.
You included Mega Blocks in their lore? Why would you do that to them? That's so cruel.
I did not do that. I would never give.
Jegg?
I would never allow any of my cousins to be playing with Mega Block.
We see
Jegg.
underneath the table a little goblin. And I'm so sorry, but it was a really funny bit. And Cousin Squeeb, your cousin, CHEEG, he's covered in orange, and let me just say, Squeeb is not an orange goblin. These are certainly Cheeto Puffs.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, bud.
Squeeb's gonna look up at you, Siren, take a piece of gum that was stuck under the table, and put it in
Oh
your
no,
hand.
oh no. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet.
Squeeb, you can't hand people gum. You cannot hand people gum, Squeeb.
Squeeb looks at CHEEG.
I think you
nods.
should say more words to explain why this wasn't like the action of
cannot-
handing gum itself is.
You cannot hand people chewed up gum. Especially when it's not technically yours to give.
Squeeb is going to nod, look at you, Siren, and sort of tap your hand with like a give it back.
Okay. Yep. There you go, bud.
Don't put it in your mouth.
Oh, can I close my hand before he gets it?
Athletics versus athletics. This is a 3-year-old.
Oh my god.
You're kidding. You're kidding.
No. What?
You're
Is
kidding.
that child gonna nat 20 against me? I swear to God. It would be so like a 3-year-old in this situation. I would
literally-
like to argue that a 3-year-old in this situation would be using sleight of hand. I understand that might be going against me.
It is. 3-year-olds are definitely more dexterous than they are strong.
They're so fucking dexterous. Yeah, no, I didn't stand a chance. It's a 13.
I'm gonna say, as this happens, not only does Squeeb grab the gum out of your hand, but Squeeb was absolutely about to put it in their mouth until CHEEG says that. Squeeb looks at you, CHEEG, and for a moment there's like a little bit of lucidity. They breathe a little heavy, crawl out from under the table, and they're just kind of gonna walk back into the kitchen, and you hear the sound of them throwing it in the garbage can.
Oh. What a fun little fella.
Indeed.
Now, we could continue here, or we can pick up with one of the other scenes and potentially continue here with your diner investigation next session. Would you guys
Yeah,
want to?
swing back.
Yeah.
Swing back to us later.
Cool, cool.
Yeah.
Nice. I think that'll be fun. All right. Next up in my little order, I do have Cypher. Alicia, are you down? You're muted, by the way.
Yeah, sure.
Excellent. All right. Cypher, you were going to the resort to make this phone call. You make it here, and it is an enormous... I gotta be honest. It looks less like a phone and almost more like a sundial just because of how huge it is. But sure enough, you see what appears to be that crab person from before who's been holding on to it, just sniffing a little bit like, yeah, yeah, Danny Ocean died. I guess they tried to go to the vault and they got charred. Anyway, we're gonna come home now. Okay, bye. And they hang it up, and you see a little stone piece that goes down on it. As it is now available for you.
That was heavier than I was thinking, but right.
Now, I'm not going to make you make a strength check, but I will say, Cypher, as you're picking this up, you noticeably have to use both hands. This is a heavy sending stone.
Oh goodness.
Would you...
All right.
Yeah. You're going to
I'll
call... Yeah.
I'll dial my goblin friend.
Beautiful. You dial your goblin friend. And this is someone from back at the university at Winterspire, correct?
Mhm.
Beautiful. They pick up the phone. Hello?
Oh, hello, Donny. Do you have any spare time that you can spare for, well, come across a little project that might need some help? Extra hands, you know.
I'm a very busy gob. Very busy. Very hands full. You know...
Yes, I understand, Donny.
Hmm.
I just thought maybe you could use some charity work to be able to graduate this year. I know that you were lacking in it.
Charity.
It is a course requirement, is it not?
Hmm.
Assuming that your petition to get that annulled hasn't gone through.
We need to build my credits. Okay. Okay. What have you got?
Well, a new acquaintance of mine has just recently come into quite a bit of property and needs some help managing it. A luxury resort. You wouldn't happen to know anything about running one of those, would you?
I have many resorts, many of them across the islands and the mainland. I'm very, very good. They say I'm the best at resorts.
God damn you, Jegg Minecraft.
What's the catch?
Well, it would be a temporary gig, which would be good. I'm not quite sure about the pay. I figured that you could pitch yourself to the new owner and you'd be able to negotiate something that would benefit you.
10 million, billion, jillion platinum.
Oh, that feels a bit far-fetched, don't you think, Donny?
100 beers.
100 beers. That sounds a lot more doable, yes.
Non-alcoholic.
Oh, but of course.
Mm-hmm.
Did you want the grapefruit flavored again? I suppose I could whip that up for you.
You know me too well. You know what I said to the
Yes,
last one that didn't offer me the grapefruit flavor?
Oh, what did you say, Donny?
I said you're fired! But you're not fired.
As you should, as you should.
Okay. How soon do you need me there?
How soon can you get here? I know it will take some time to get your classes in order and to be able to make your way here.
9 days.
9 days? Perfect. I will let the new owner know.
Cypher.
Yes, Donny.
Let's make the archipelago great again. And they hang up the phone.
I don't think it's normal to feel dirty after calling a friend, but I feel dirty every time.
As you have successfully found a potential manager, if only temporary, for the resort. Very well done.
I shall be sure to let Cheek know when Cheek returns that I managed to find a manager that will work for pretty much free.
That's true. Just gotta get 100 non-alcoholic beers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll get on it. I know how to make it.
Lovely. All right. It does help that Cypher is an alchemist.
Does
I,
help.
I, you'll be a little busy this long rest, but I think it'll be worth it. Let's see. We're gonna move on to Liz up next.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're talking a little bit in DMs.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You want to sell the loot?
I do want to sell the loot. I will go up to the sort of desk space that they have available. Sort of, you know what I mean? And I will. Hello there. I was friends with your previous associate. Very sad to hear about his passing. But I've heard that you also do business. You do not have to say your name, by the way. This is a very. You do not have to say it out loud.
And they sort of nod their head, looking forward.
So, as you may have heard from, a little bit ago, we are the ones who saved the island and got rid of the dragon. And I'll have you know, I have not only valuable gold from the dragon's hoard, but also, and I will take off my top hat and pull out the loot and set it down. This is a magical loot. One of a kind. Exists nowhere else in the world. It was so precious. Do you know what this was sitting next to?
Mm-mm.
In the dragon's hoard, a crystal, at least this large. And I'm gonna mold Earth like a big, like 5 foot thing of to sort of with the sand just to temporarily show how large the crystal was, and then I'll dispel it. I'm telling you. So, and now you as an appraiser, I'm going to be honest. I knew your compatriot beforehand. I don't know you very well. I'm going to test your skills. How much would you give me for this item?
2,000.
Hmm. How about this? You give me 1,500 for it, and give me 1,000 in store credit. Sound good?
Wait a minute. I need to check something. And they're gonna get underneath the counter of the Emporium. You hear a sound akin to flushing, and they come back. 1,500 and 500 in store credit.
At that point, I would just take the gold.
Okay.
I'm saying, well, you need to understand, I'm saying 1,000 because I expect, I mean, I was a return customer of your previous, so obviously I would be here as well. The 1,000 in store credit is merely a show of good faith from a hopefully returning customer to a hopefully very kind shopkeep. I will roll if you need me to.
No, absolutely. Roll persuasion. That's a smart one.
Mm-hmm. 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 That's a 14.
Lovely. With a 14, not bad at all. And they rolled a 7 before modifiers on the opposing check. Okay, here you go. And they're going to push forward 1,500 gold pieces and give you a little voucher for 1,000 gold pieces in store credit.
Thank you so much. And then I'm going to push it back across the table. Take the ring of spell storing, put it on the table, and then take out the coupon for 50% off and smack it down on the table. I would like to purchase this, please.
Okay. They're gonna take the golden voucher back because you get a ring of spell storing.
Thank you so much. Hey, I do promise I will return. It is a promise.
Oh no. And then they go under the counter as you're walking away, and you just hear them yell, "How could you lead me astray?" And there's another flushing sound as you exit.
I feel for some reason, I feel no, like, shame or pity or. I feel like I did a good deed today.
Lovely. We cut over to Delphi and Sabrina, who are off on the beach, I imagine, having walked a little bit away, probably past where people were tanning before, just to get some open space.
Mm-hmm.
All right, first things first, I suppose. Have you attuned to it?
I have not.
Would you like to?
I can certainly give it a try. I'm not sure how well water and fire are going to mix.
And now that you mention it, I was a bit surprised that you chose to keep it.
I mean, I kept it just to keep it.
Oh, I don't blame you. Well.
Oh, you are kind of missing the context of the vision. There's like 4 more of these. And if we bring them together, I think we can, the whole wish thing.
You can cast Wish?
Mm-hmm.
What would you...
So I kind of kept my hands on this one because if we need 4 others, at least I have 1.
What do you suppose you'd do with a wish? I don't mean to put you on the spot. I was just wondering.
That is a great question. I figured I'd have more time to think on this. So
Okay. Why don't you, okay.
what would you do with a wish?
Oh, you're going to call me gay.
I mean, you set me up for it.
I would give you the most beautiful ceremony there's ever been in all of the archipelago. And a little island that's just for us.
That's so sweet. And see here, I was starting to consider helping out the crew.
Oh, true. Well, yeah, no.
So I suppose that does help you in the long run.
Yes. It's okay.
I'd be happy with whatever ceremony we could put together, regardless of if we have a wish or not.
In the meantime, why don't you try using the gem? I mean, that is what we came out here to do, right? It doesn't just do the wish, it can... What was it that CHEEG said? Can you cast?
Possibly.
Don't let me stop you.
No, I was gonna say, what was it, like dragon's breath? Listen, do I look like I do magic?
Why don't you try it? So, if you are going to do this, I guess my question is, yes, you have attuned to it, correct?
I guess I will now.
All good. All right. You attune to the red dragon heart gem. As you do so, immediately you feel this tickle at the back of your throat. As this fire comes closer and closer to the front, I imagine you would instinctively shoot out toward the ocean. And that's when we see it. Beautiful dragon's breath. Now, considering this is your first time using this, and you're level 3, as long as you are attuned to this gem, once per day, you can exhale fire in a 15-foot cone. Each creature in that area must make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw, taking 7d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful save. I'm going to jot that down real quick.
Yes, please.
You do this, and Sabrina cheers for a moment. Hi! That's my girl! And she's going to clap and sort of hug you. And as
that that was fire.
That was fire. Can you do it again?
Uh, I don't think so.
You'll get there.
Not right now, at least.
She just sort of squeezes onto you. Proud. Do you hug her back?
Oh, of course.
Lovely. As you're hugging her, that's when you hear it in your ear. A golf clap.
Kind of look around.
I have to say, my friend, I really wasn't expecting this. I mean, what a way to end my day, But I suppose could have been worse. You turn around and you see, standing before you, red from head to toe, Crimson.
What is with you in putting evil women in my head? Do you care to elaborate on this trend?
I don't think I will. She steps forward, walking through you and out the other side. And Sabrina, breaking the hug, stares at you for a moment. You all right? Feels like you've seen a ghost. And that's where we're going to end our session. Everyone can
I
end.
was gonna go and credit scene.
And
Because I didn't think you were gonna do it.
I had to. I love tropes.
Baby Benny texts me. She's an evil woman trying to get
You
her
don't-
head in you, Jegg Minecraft. So,
I don't know what you mean. I did not say that.
I mean, are we gonna sit here and say that you're wrong?
Lovely.
I wasn't even talking about Crimson.
No, obviously.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make it abundantly clear.
Hey, you guys are so real for this, by the way. I'm very excited.
So real for calling you evil.
Evil and gay?
Yeah.
Evil and implying some interesting things about you.
True, you are. Gang, very important thing before we continue. Congratulations on beating your first boss fight and leveling up to level 4.
Woo!
Let's go! All right. Gang, I've had a lot of fun playing today. Thank you all so much for being here. I will try to keep it quick because our end time was about 4 minutes ago. So thanks for those of you who bared with me as we got there. I've been here with a lot of really cool people. For example, Ben as CHEEG.
Hello.
I'm also here with ALYCIA as Cypher.
Yeah.
I'm here with Draw as Delphi.
Hey yo.
Benny as Siren.
Hey, yo.
And who could forget Liz as Squomo?
Hello.
This has been Jegg Minecraft 23, they, she, and happy to be. If you want to check out more AAA, we are on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and Blue Sky. You can find us at Rock Campaigns. That's a little brand that Caleb and I put together to put all of our new D&D stuff moving forward. So head on over to YouTube, and by tomorrow night, we should be seeing the VOD for episode 2. And then, of course, if you guys come back next week, Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will be back with our 3rd session with now a level 4 party. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Without further ado, unless anyone has anything to say, I think we need to find someone to raid.
Mhm.
I think Grim went live recently.
I don't see Grim still
Oh,
live.
Grim
he's
is
no longer
not
there.
live.
There's Patchwork Beanie.
Oh, we love
Yo-
Patchwork Beanie.
Yo,
Let's
game's done
go.
quick.
Wait,
Oh, what was
What
that?
did Liz say?
Dude, game's done quick.
Game's done quick.
You don't know about that?
I don't, but I'll lock in if that's what the team would
It's
like.
a speedrunning charity event.
Hey, that's wonderful. We should absolutely raid the charity event. All right. Hey, guys, we're going to raid Games Done Quick because of Liz's suggestion. Everybody, have a great one. Thank you again for being here. My friends and I will all be here next week with more D&D. Thank you all so much. Bye!
Bye.
Bye.
I get a feat.